Hey, hunters.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome
Happy
back.
Sunday.
Oh my God, it's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah, couple.
Oh, I have audio on my computer out of nowhere. My audio has not been working for like 6 months. I just found out it's working today, so
Wow.
whoops.
Is that good or bad?
I guess good.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna disappear again in like 3 days, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high, but it's
Yeah.
it's there. Yay! When I
Yay.
don't need it.
Okay, this just in. Went shopping the other day. Found. So one of my favorite Shasta drinks is Tiki Punch,
Oh,
but
I've never even had that flavor or heard of it.
it's like a Hawaiian punch soda,
Hmm.
right? I never get it because it is full of lots and lots of sugar and so lots and lots of calories. When shopping, they have Shasta Zero Tiki Punch now. Yay!
There we go. Owen.
Yeah, I'm all about it.
That's awesome. What's up? Where's everybody in the chat? I can see you're in here.
Yeah, we got
What's
people,
up,
but no one's saying
everyone?
anything,
I know, where's Hoth with all of his emojis?
right?
Everybody's out beta testing.
Well, everybody. I thought it was
Just
only
kidding.
like 10 people, right?
It was a joke.
Yeah.
Soon, though. Soon, maybe they're going to be opening up to a whole lot more people, so that's exciting.
Right? K-Hag!
Hag!
Holy shit, dude!
Long time no see. What's up, Tiki Chiefer? Are we coming up on like our
Man.
1 year anniversary of our Tiki Chief adventure?
You
Did we
know
pass
what?
it?
It was the good luck of the Tiki Punch.
There we go. It's great to
no,
see you back, K-Hag.
August, wasn't it August 18th, I think?
Is it horrible that I can't even remember?
It was definitely August. It was definitely August. Calendar, let's go.
K-Hag, also, maybe congratulations. Did the baby/babies arrive?
Oh,
Let us
shit.
know.
I didn't
Do we
even
have baby
know about
hunters?
that.
He had, I mean, last I remember, I think he had some little hunters on the way.
Really?
So let us know, K-Hag. Congrats.
Wait, multiple little hunters on the way?
I don't know. I don't know. Cannot
What?
confirm or deny. We need information from the source itself.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm mistaking it. No, because really, I thought somebody was having twins like unexpectedly in our community. I can't recall who it was.
K-Hag says soon. My money is on August 1st. Wow,
Woohoo!
I didn't know about that. That's awesome.
Congrats, K-Hag. Marvin
Yes,
says congrats
twins.
also.
Holy shit, twins. Oh,
I'm really surprised that I remembered that.
you lucky and unlucky mofo.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a lot to handle for first ones.
Mm-hmm.
Induction scheduled August 14th, but I don't think she'll make it that far. Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So
oh my God, you're gonna have your hands full, literally.
right. So I'm looking at my calendar for last year to try and figure out when Hawaii was, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not on my calendar. So
Oh no. All right, we gotta like check the picture records, the dates on your pictures.
I mean, even like hell, even stuff that I didn't do is on my calendar. Like there's concerts I never went to that are on my calendar. So that's crazy. Yeah. Anyway. So
I know, that's super exciting.
I wonder what
Also,
brought
just
K-Hag back. K-Hag, let us know why you're back all of a sudden. I mean, I'm excited, but like are you just like, are you here for the beta? Like
also, hello, Trugoy and Feed Goat and
Dickskin.
DSK1N. The worst. It's great to see you all. I love the hand that's in there. The pink hand. Barbie hand.
I had extra Adderall this morning. Sorry, guys. I was like,
thank you for the fair warning.
I had so much to do today. I was like, I need extra motivation. So, yeah, I painted trim today. I spray painted floor grates. I gave Salty grooming. Like, I trimmed him up all nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I did a bunch of shit. So,
So productive.
Anyway, yeah. I was like, I need the energy, so extra Adderall, and then now I'm all, woo. I think that's part of the reason why, like, I didn't even put my hair up. I was like, I'm going to be playing with my hair this whole time, so might as well just leave it down.
Encourage it.
Yeah.
No. Hey, Heck, I'm so excited for you. I have so many questions, but I guess we can save it for the DMs too, because we don't need to, blast all your life information on the stream, but super excited to see you back here, buddy. And,
I mean, last I heard, he was renovating a house. I wonder if they even got that finished before the babies.
Yeah. Well, there's still time.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks left, buddy.
Right?
You got this. Oh, man. That's so exciting. I feel like everybody's having babies right now, too. My best friend is about to pop also. I think her due date is right around yours and your wife's, K-Hag. So, all the babies. Bring them on.
We've even got Aperture Cat.
Yay!
What up,
Meow.
A-Cat?
Hello,
Man.
Jybone and Hayes and Channers.
I haven't been in Discord in so long, so the only, like, hunters I ever talk to are the people that show up on our stream. And so, like, I don't know if Aperture Cat's been, like, out of the Discord for a long time, too, but he hasn't been here for a while. So it's like, oh, hey, it's been a while.
You know, cats, they come and go as they please, so.
Right. I'm definitely with Hayes. I'm also not having babies, so.
I third that motion.
Yeah.
Congrats to all of you, but no thank you.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of cats, so my mom is in Iowa this weekend.
Oh boy.
Visiting her boyfriend's family. So I get
so it's serious.
Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I think they're mostly just because they've moved into the house, they needed to pull some stuff out of his storage unit. So I think that was the main reason, but they're also visiting the family while they're up there. But I get to take care of my mom's cat this weekend, and luckily she doesn't live in that apartment complex anymore. So I just walk there, like, in my pajamas and, like, feed him and hang out with him. And, like, yesterday, I just, like, laid down on the couch, and he laid on my stomach, and then, like, he laid there the whole time and, like, spread out and whatever. He's the tiniest cat. Like, I've never seen a cat as small as him.
Yeah, we saw him on stream during our Mother's Day episode.
Right. But he's full grown. Like, he's an adult, but he's tiny. And so he can lay on me and, like, spread out and actually, like, yeah. So I was laying like that for like a half hour, and then I'm like, okay, Romy, I gotta go. And as soon as I said that, he started crawling up my stomach to my chest, and then started putting his paws on my face, and he
don't leave me.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Normally, I'm not at all a cat person, but this cat is an awesome cat. Mostly because he's like a dog. So. Anyway.
He seems like a sweet, sweet, sweet little kitty.
Yeah.
He's special.
He is special. So, let's catch up on stuff that we missed over the past couple weeks.
Yeah, also FeedGoat is volunteering to babysit, so
hey,
you guys take her up on this offer.
Yep. There you go.
All right, so, well, we got like a couple weeks to catch up on, but I think, like, I don't know, there's some stuff that might be old news.
Well, I've got some old news is that I actually completed Adventure Road in June.
Woo!
So that was pretty awesome. I think I did it on like the last day.
Yep, you did, because you sent me screenshots and I was like, yes, we made it.
Yeah, so that was exciting. I've been walking with my mom intermittently. Like, we have it scheduled for Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. However, we've had some crazy thunderstorms. Like, it's been
Oh boy.
storming every single day. And it's like gorgeous outside right now, but right before the stream, I got a notification on my Echo that there was a thunderstorm warning for tonight. So,
Oh, wonderful.
yeah. But no, it's crazy. So last summer, our lake where my loop goes around, right, hit like one of the lowest points it's ever been. Like, it was super low.
Oh, boy.
There were islands in the middle of it and everything. It's already completely full again, and a little bit over its full marker. And it's a big ass lake, so like that's a lot of water.
A lot of water.
I think we've already for July hit records for how much water we've ever gotten in July, and we're only halfway through the month.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Ugh.
So I've missed some of my walking days because of thunderstorms, which they're happening in the morning sometimes, and that's really weird. That doesn't happen here. Also, 4th of July happened. That's always miserable at my house because fireworks and such. So Wednesday was the day after 4th of July. I skipped that one because I was up until 3:30 in the morning trying to keep Brewski calm. And my mom likes to go out walking at 6 a.m. If it's not 6 a.m., she doesn't go because it gets too hot.
It's too hot. Yeah.
So I was like, I went to bed at 3:30. There's no way I'm waking up at 6 o'clock. She actually showed up in my living room and called me standing in my living room. She's like, are you still sleeping? I'm like, yes.
Obviously.
Yes, I am.
Respectfully. Yes.
She's like, I guess we're going to skip this morning. I'm like, yes. Bye. And I went back to sleep.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah. So, anyway, that was that.
But we got to wear these shoes.
Yeah.
And train for the marathon.
Right? No. Okay. So.
Half marathon.
Yeah. Half marathon. But I realized all of this jogging that I've been doing with my mom, because it has been a good amount of jogging. Like, most days that we go and walk the loop, we actually jog maybe 30 to 40% of it. So I'm not actually getting my 8 walking goals in, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because, you know. But it's still better than I was doing before, so I don't care. Turns out all of that training, not that it was that much, I mean, it's been a few weeks, but was not necessarily for the half marathon. Yes, that'll help when I do the half marathon next year, but it sure as hell helped when I went to the concert on Wednesday. Because I literally danced for 2.5 hours straight. I
love this for you.
I think the only person that was sweatier in the entire place was Eugene Hoots, which is the lead guy of the band. I could barely move the next day. I was in so much pain. So much pain. Yeah. Because, I mean, okay, so it's punk music. So, okay, for those that didn't see Twitter, we went to see Gogo Bordello on Wednesday, which it was my second time. I love them. I absolutely love them. They put on an amazing live show. My boyfriend says, and we go to a lot of concerts. He says it was the best concert he's ever been to.
That's awesome.
So that's really saying something. And where was I going with this? Oh, so we went to this concert. The venue was awesome. We had never been there before. It was really cool. It's called the Jones Assembly in Oklahoma City, and like they have this big open square room, but then they've got these like garage doors that they raise on the side that open up to a courtyard that has like picnic tables, and there's like outside bars. And yeah, it's a really cool place, and they have their own beer called the concert beer. I think they called it the concert beer that they make with a local brewery. So it's like the venue plus the brewery came together to make that beer. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So so that was a freaking blast. And there were vaults everywhere around there because it's downtown. So we had like the best night. We got the best sushi in probably all of Oklahoma, I would say. The two best rolls that are in the entire state. And then after that, we decided we wanted dessert. So we went down the street to this patisserie that is run by recent James Beard Award winner Chef Andrew Black. The
Awesome.
place is called Gilded Acorn. And I did Twitter photos of the vaults the whole way.
That's so fun.
And then we also saw the Twister filming crew there, which was kind of crazy. So, like, there's a Twister sequel. Well, they say it's not a sequel, but whatever. And they're calling it Twisters. And so they had, like, just printouts of the name Twisters, like, in the windshields of these cars.
Yeah.
They were, like, a couple of black GMC
tinted windows, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, whatever. Escalades or Yukons or Suburbans or something, but yeah. And so they were just parked along the street, so I tweeted that at the vault, and then we went to the concert, and so it was the best sushi, the best dessert, and the best concert all in one night, and oh man, it was a lot.
Well, no wonder your body was so sore the next day. It was
oh
like,
my god,
oh, that was the best day ever.
yeah. And we weren't even planning on making it like this big date night. We were just going to go to the concert, but then we were like, well, we should go get dinner first. And then we had plenty of time after dinner. We were like, we should go get dessert. And like, it ended up pretty awesome. So,
A big date day.
Yeah. But so Gogo Bordello is, they call themselves gypsy punk. So if anyone knows, like when you go to a punk show, the only way to dance to punk music is something called skanking, right? And so I was like literally skanking for 2.5 hours straight. And I had to, like, we were right up against the front rail, so I held the top of the rail with my hand while I'm skanking so that I don't
lose your spot
too much and hit anyone, because no one around me was dancing. It was literally just me. There were people like in other places dancing, but the people around me were older people that were just enjoying the show, and I'm like jumping up and down and skanking and whatever, and I'm holding onto the railing so that I make sure I'm in the same spot every time and it don't hurt anyone. But then I had to keep switching hands on the railing because my wrist started getting sore. It's like, oh my God.
Going way too hard.
Yes, I went way too hard, but totally worth it. So,
Heck yeah.
anyway.
As long as you're not sore today and no permanent damage was done, I think that's a
I'm
success.
definitely still a little sore today, believe it or not. It's mostly in the hips because I don't really use my hips that much in that way. So
makes sense.
yeah. Anyway. So
Well, we've gotten onto a wild concert tangent of Intellect Slaying saying summer concerts for the win, which I totally agree because they're all outdoors and the weather's amazing. I love catching concerts in the summer.
yeah. We've got 2 more lined up next month. Actually, I've got 4 more lined up. One is not tomorrow, but the Monday after. One of my buddies from New York City, who used to be in a band called the Arkhams, now does like a one-man show. His name is Bobcat. He messaged me like last year. He was like, hey, I'm playing a tour for next summer. Do you know of anywhere in Oklahoma City I should play? So, you know, we talked about it. He found some spots, and I offered to let him crash at my place while he's doing his shows here. So he's got 2 shows. I'm going to go to both of them, and he's going to be crashing here. So there's that. And then we're going to In This Moment, which is like it's girl metal. It's like
sick.
yeah, my boyfriend loves girl metal. I don't. I
That's
don't
dope.
under,
I love that.
I mean, he likes it. Like, I'm not even
Feminism.
really a huge fan of girl metal. Like, girl metal's okay as long as it's okay as metal. Like, I don't specifically
Sure.
like it because it's girl metal, but if it's good, it's good. He likes girl metal just for it being girl metal. So, In This Moment is one of his favorite bands. So, we're going to see them. And then one of my favorite bands, Incubus, we're going to see at this
Yes.
awesome outdoor amphitheater. So, yep, it's going to be
That sounds fun.
lots of concerts.
Oh
So,
yeah,
what?
IDFK, When Life Hands You Lemons. That's a close second in my book too. But I feel like God Loves Ugly across the board. We're talking atmosphere albums. Is
Okay.
it hits all of the notes that I need from atmosphere.
Nice.
So
Cool.
solid choices. Now I just want to go to a concert.
Mm.
Like I don't know, within the next 2 days. I have days off.
Always
Let's
want to
find
go
concerts.
to a concert. Always want to
Right?
go to a concert. I'm still debating. What was that one in northern or in the Bay Area? Like, was it October?
Oh yeah, that we were gonna go see. Wait, Hayes, did you get tickets to freaking what was it called? Ugh, I feel like I just went back and looked at the picture so I could check what it was called too. And now I've already lost it again. It'd be in our DM somewhere.
Yeah, but like way back.
Yeah. Let's just do this. Incubus October tour. Boom.
Oh wait,
Come on,
I think
come
I
on,
have it.
come on.
I think I have it on my calendar. But then again, my calendar let me down already once. So. Aftershock. Aftershock.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, beginning of October.
There are some excellent bands playing for that.
Yeah. I might need to come out for that.
Mm.
We might need to do that. And fly to LA.
Right.
We can road trip it, maybe, you know.
Perhaps we're talking about maybe going to Vegas because U2 is on tour also.
Oh, yeah?
In October, and we've seen the last concert that we saw in Vegas was Carlos Santana at the House of Blues. And
Nice.
you know how like every single House of Blues arena is like a, maybe 200 person venue. And so it's very intimate.
I've never been to a House of Blues venue.
What?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. They're the best because they're a little bit smaller. And so literally, I swear if I opened my mouth, Carlos Santana's sweat would have dropped into my mouth. Like he was that freaking close to us.
That's how
And
a lot
we
of
were
the
that close to him.
That's how a lot of the venues are in Oklahoma City, like naturally.
That's amazing.
Yeah, except for the big like outdoor amphitheaters, those are different, but
yeah, the places with seats and stuff. Well, that's the thing. Like House of Blues is just open floor, right? Like you got to get there and get your spot, so to speak. But yeah. So if it was, I mean, Marvin's house is a huge U2 fan, so he would probably cry if we went and saw them there. But I've also got we've already seen them, so I'm also like, I don't know. It's up in the air, still deciding. Vegas in October seems hot.
In October?
Yeah. It's still hot here.
Vegas is hot all the time, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. It's either very hot or very cold and nothing in between.
Yeah. Oh, Jybone says, I've got a couple of spare rooms if you're coming to NorCal.
Oh! Good to know, Jybone. Good to know.
Yeah, I gotta see if I could. It depends on where we're at with the kitchen. I can't just up and abandon the kitchen. We haven't even started on the kitchen yet, so.
That's fair.
We'll have to see. And,
that's fair.
Did I talk about how apparently we're now renovating our balcony? Like, that wasn't even in the cards initially, but turns out we have to, which is why the kitchen's not done yet. Well,
oh shiz.
So the balcony's like all rotting out, and it would have taken a lot longer to rot out if it wasn't for all the insane amounts of rain we've gotten. So
is that gonna keep happening, or so you have to like use an entirely different material?
So they didn't use pressure treated wood. It's a really old balcony. So if we just replace it with pressure treated wood, it should be perfectly fine. And then we're gonna actually do composite board on the top. So like it's called Trex. It's not it's like engineered wood with plastic and whatever. So we're gonna do that as the decking, but the joists will be done with pressure treated wood this time instead of just regular wood. The problem is those joists run through, like, because the balcony comes off, like, if you go out the back door from the kitchen, the balcony is right above. So, like, the master bedroom and then the kitchen is right below it, and the balcony's right there.
Right.
So those joists run through the kitchen ceiling in order to, like, support the balcony, and we can't put the ceiling up. We can't drywall the ceiling until we replace the joists. So we were about to, like, get the drywall lift so we could put the drywall up, and my boyfriend's looking at it. He's like, shit, do we have to do the balcony first? So we've been
homeowning,
working on the balcony. So, but we're gonna have a nice new pretty balcony, so we can put out like a nice like chaise out there, and I can actually sit elevated above the mosquitoes instead of downstairs on the patio. So
there we go.
Yeah,
nice.
It'll be nice. You'll get more before and after pictures, I promise.
Yes, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Speaking of houses, because Feed Goat just recently moved, she said, "Hey, did you guys hear that San Diego beat San Francisco for housing costs? Totally not CHW related."
Wow.
But when did that happen, Feed Goat?
Wait, and did Feed Goat? You said Feed
Where
Goat
does LA
moved?
Yeah, she moved to. Well, she's still in San Diego, but a different county, I think. Feed Goat, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not going to throw your city out there just in case you don't want to share it, but yeah, a different county, and there's no UVs, so she's hunting like, I think, 16 system vaults or something so desolate within, like, if she was walking it like just under 2 hours for 16 vaults.
Wow. Well, at least now the system vaults are the same as user vaults. Like, at least they're paying out the same, resources and QB coins and everything. So at least you're not, having to.
That's a bright side. Yeah.
Vista, California. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So still within San Diego County, but a different city than she was before. So, and of course she bought a green user vault and has all of her user vaults placed that we can no longer destroy and rebuild. And
right.
Listen, guys, don't move. You can't move yet. No.
Unless you want to move here. I've got you set. There was an open house in my neighborhood today, and I had to my boyfriend and I had to make ourselves not go, because the last time we went to an open house, we bought this house.
You bought the house.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was surprised. This house, it blew my mind that they're charging $400,000 for this house. Like, I didn't think houses would go for that in this neighborhood, except for the one immediately down the street, because it's a 3-story 5,000 square foot house. That's different. This one is the same size as our house, and they listed it for $400,000, and I was like, wow,
y'all are crazy. I'm gonna take advantage of this.
Well, it's definitely increasing my property value, that's for sure. So I bought, in comparison, so my house 3 years ago cost me $230,000, and now right down the street there's another house for $400,000. That is not much bigger.
It's not. Well, I think you made out pretty well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My mom's trying to convince me to sell the house, and I'm like, I'm only selling the house if we're using the money to buy another house in the Caribbean. So if you want to move to the Caribbean and you want us to use the money from that house to buy a house in the Caribbean, I'm down. But I'm not selling the house otherwise. I mean, it's gained like over $100,000 in equity over the last 3 years. Who knows? Like, and prices are still going up. I'm not selling that house unless I have to. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway. So what else? What else do we need to catch up on?
Oh, guess who I had a BQ with? Literally right before our stream.
Who?
Our #1 Ladies of the Hunt fan, Nikki Boo, which she said she would be in the stream tonight. She was like, "See you soon," and she probably fell asleep. But Nikki Boo, if you're in here, I promised you the shout out. So thanks for being a super flexible BQ buddy, because my Sundays, as you all know, are a little nuts. So we squeezed it in on my way home. That's why I was running a few minutes behind, because it wasn't exactly on my way back home. And traffic. You want to know what's ridiculous about Santa Monica and this area in general, which everybody already knows this, but I work like less than 10 miles away from where I live. It took me almost 40 minutes to get home today.
Holy crap.
40 minutes, you guys, because of all the people that want to go to the Santa Monica Pier. And I'm like, God damn you all.
That's crazy.
But it's worth it. I love living here.
It's really hard to drive more than 15 minutes anywhere in the city, because everywhere is 15 minutes or less away, which is, my boyfriend and I were talking about it earlier. We were like, if we wanted to drive longer than 15 minutes, we'd have to go outside the city, because you really...
There's nowhere to go inside that's more than 15 minutes. No. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Did you happen to see who I had a buddy quest with today?
I did. I was hoping you were going to shout him out.
Yeah. So, it was with Marlov. And it was actually our second attempt at a buddy quest, because the first time he was on vacation and he turned off buddy quest, but I guess not in time. And it still popped a buddy quest, and he was on vacation. And he's like, "I'm really sorry about this, but I'm going to delete my headquarters, and hopefully you'll get another one really quickly." I was like, okay, that's cool. Mm-hmm. And then so that was, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago. So then it came up Friday, I think, or maybe it came up Friday, and he's like, "I'm actually out of town." I was like, "Oh,
again." I don't believe you, Mr. Marlov. No,
right? So he's like, "But hopefully I can get home tomorrow afternoon early enough, before the stream." And it was plenty early enough. It was like early this afternoon, so we got it done, no problem.
That's awesome. And if I'm not mistaken, Marlov is actually going for a global leaderboard push this month. So that's awesome that you helped him out with a BQ. And we wish you the best of luck, sir. It's a great month to do it.
Maybe that's why he was out of town. Maybe he was like actually hunting other places, and like, I don't know. Maybe he was doing like a Yellow Vault tour or something.
Totally could have been.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't tell me. I didn't ask, so.
Yeah. Actually, and speaking of Marlov too, after we had to cancel the stream last weekend because my freaking back, he sent me a really sweet DM and was just like, "Hey, I saw your tweet. Like, I hope your back's okay. Those are the worst." And I was like, "This has never happened to me before. What the heck?"
He is so the sweetest.
He is the sweetest, and the sweetest king of the wiki. So thanks. Between Marlov and we had K-Hag in here tonight, I'm just like feeling that wiki love, and we love you guys.
Yeah. So you're
getting the band back together.
You never pinched a nerve in your back before?
No.
Man, you're
never.
lucky.
I'm like, I don't know. And the weirdest thing too was nothing happened. Like everybody keeps asking like, what'd you do? And I'm like, I woke up at 4 a.m. and was like, what's wrong with me? And
Yeah.
then was confused why I couldn't get out of bed. I have no idea. So it was the weirdest thing ever. And I was a little scared because I really couldn't move. And
Yeah.
I did nothing the day before, like at least that I know of, that could have like, strained it or lifted anything crazy. Or yeah, there was literally no reason for it. That's why it was so ridiculous. Just like, this is stupid.
The same exact thing happened to my boyfriend this morning. He woke up and was not able to get out of bed. That used to happen to me like once a month. Like that was yeah.
Well, you also have something that affects your
bones,
right?
So I have this thing called retrolistesis. All that really means is like one vertebrae likes to shift out of place in relation to the other. So if I don't relax properly, and that might sound weird, but like if I'm laying back and I'm like off to the side
twisting
in some way,
something's twisted.
Yeah, then that vertebrae will like kind of slip out of place, and your spinal cord goes down through the middle of your vertebrae, so it actually pinches the spinal cord.
Your spinal cord.
Yeah, so it used to happen to me all the time. Actually, the first time it happened to me was when I was 8 years old.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, and I was like, what's life going to be like when I'm 50?
I want to think about it.
Yeah.
I want to think about it.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling
Hopefully
better.
our technology comes a long way by that time, and we'll be all set.
Yeah, I just need a spine replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, can you just insert it in and then take the old one out really quick?
Yeah. Yeah, full skeleton replacement, actually. I wouldn't want to do just the spine, because then the other bones might not relate to the spine as well. So just a full skeletal replacement. Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. I mean, Captain Jean-Luc Picard got a full body replacement, so
it's possible.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, though, Aperture Cat says just get a big cat to walk on your spine. It feels great.
Oh, I have that. He's called my boyfriend.
I think he means like a Marty, which is Aperture Cat's cat.
Yeah.
His cat, pet cat.
that would do absolutely nothing for I need lots of pressure. Like you'd have to. Yeah. That cat would have to be more than 100 pounds in order for it to do any good. So.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I remember being a little kid and like walking on my dad's back, barefoot when I was a little kid. I always thought that was so much fun.
My dad used to love that shit too. It's like, aren't I hurting you? And he's like, yeah, all 60 pounds of you. So, ow. Hilarious. Dads. Well, okay, so I know you haven't been in the Discord too much, but to take this way out of space, no pun intended, the Illusion Weaver went on like a full UFO event needs to happen soon rant of like brainstorming a UFO event, and it's like a full, like it was a wall of text.
Wow.
I don't know, just like literally out of nowhere. I don't know how this happened, but all in favor of a UFO event, say aye.
I mean, I'm down.
Aye. Always. Any event, please.
I mean, I have tons of like alien paraphernalia on my 311 wall over here.
There we go.
Yeah. So.
Well, okay, so I'll read the rundown really quick in case anybody missed this. But he said, okay, let's brainstorm a UFO event. What about this? Also hilarious that he just like is pulling all of this, what seems to be out of his ass. But I'm also like, it feels like maybe you've thought about this before. So he says, okay, let's brainstorm a UFO event. What about this? At the start of the event, players will see a beacon, which is in like, not parentheses, but you know the other ones. Yeah. We'll see a beacon. Structure BP dropping from vaults. Beacons can build on any tag. Players start building beacons. They require a Zodiac QB to operate. When they use it, nothing happens. Players keep experimenting to find out what to do. Then they find that it requires 5 players at 5 different beacons all inside a 2-kilometer radius, turning on the beacon at the same time. So like a buddy quest, but times 5.
But wait. But a local buddy quest though.
Sort of, but it just says you have to find. They find out that it requires 5 players at 5 different beacons.
But within a 2-kilometer radius. Or was that something else?
Oh, maybe. No, you're right. It says beacons all inside 2-kilometer radius. So we'd have to evaluate that because
you have to have 5 people near, like 4 other hunters within your area to do that with you. Wouldn't
it be better if you like spread it across at least like your country or even state, but like I'm thinking like country leaderboards. It'd be way easier to coordinate like, like a Tiki Chief quest with people from all over, right? Like a similar like timing wise. Okay, but anyways, then it says turning on the beacons on at the same time. These 5 beacons are all firing lasers at the sky. There's a spelling error, but at the same point is what it's saying. So they're all pointing at the same point. This attracts a UFO. It slowly hovers over the beacons, investigating. UFO starts moving away slowly. Local hunters are all chasing it. After a wild chase throughout the city, the UFO comes to an end above a green user vault. It starts generating an energy field and aims it at the green user vault. Green user vault starts to morph. Now there is a huge alien treasure chest floating in the sky. Local players can loot the chest to obtain the Alien Commander QB blueprint. At the same time, anywhere in the world, a UFO gets spawned like this. So it sounds like maybe it would bounce around during the event. Which also would be annoying because now you're waiting on other people to coordinate. A flaw in the plan.
I like it all except for 5 people within a 2-kilometer radius.
Yeah, let's open up that radius a lot more.
Yeah, but I do like it. I like the idea of having to chase the thing in real time. Like sounds
it hasn't even. I haven't even finished yet. So here's what I feel is the best part because we're thinking rural now. So at the same time, anywhere in the world, UFO gets spawned like this. A UFO appears over an unsuspecting rural hunter that is solving vaults. So it just appears over one single hunter. The UFO follows the player for a while. A tractor beam shines down onto the rural player. His QB starts to hover. The UFO abducted the rural player. After a cutscene, the rural player gets dropped in front of the alien treasure chest that caused his abduction. The player can loot the chest. All players can see this abducted player on the screen. After 10 minutes, the abductee gets teleported back to their real position. That's my favorite part.
I like it.
I would freak out. Like, what the hell is going on? If you have no idea what's happening. If you were a player that wasn't on Discord and this happened in the game, wouldn't you be like, what the hell is going on? I need to go find out what's going on. And the only place to find this out is probably Discord.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll join Discord.
Right. So, but does the rural player have to be in a cornfield at the time? Because I feel like that would be quite fitting.
I mean, it sounds like it, right? Like you're going to have to be near a tractor beam that's shining down.
Yeah. Do you come back and there's like crop circles?
Yes, and you have to find which crop circle is going to print your blueprint.
Right. Okay, Trugoy's got a good question. What defines rural? So, yeah, how does it pick a random rural player?
Like, no idea. Maybe it's going to be like a certain amount of like vaults per capita type deal or vaults per. Well, I feel like you have to factor in like not only players but then like just your area around, right? Like there's 2 rural identifiers, which you could be in a city that no one's playing in, which I would also kind of consider rural because you don't have players with you and you don't have, land or vaults or whatever. And then you have like straight up your area is
maybe it's
one highway.
rural is someone where their headquarters is the only one within a 50-mile radius or something like that. Or there's no more than
That
3
feels
headquarters in a 50-mile radius. Because, maybe a
right.
spouse and a kid or something.
It'd be hard to base it off headquarters, though, because they also get destroyed and rebuilt so often, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, a good moniker, though, I think.
Yeah.
Like first placement of headquarters, maybe, or something. Or...
I would like if when they get brought back to their rural area after going to the alien treasure chest thing, if they
also hilarious.
In addition get a cow QB blueprint and are automatically wearing it, or just the cow maybe a cow QB, and they get turned into a cow. So, like, when they're deposited back in the country after their alien anal probe adventure,
abducted, yeah,
they are all of a sudden a cow
now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, I think it's cool.
Harris is the only player ever getting abducted.
Yeah.
Hey, Harris needs some benefits here. She's stuck it out for a long time. I would be perfectly okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be quite interesting. I feel like that would be really hard for them to code.
Yeah. But also, would it be? I don't know. There's like other, I don't know. In my brain, I'm like, focus on QBverse. Stop talking about this shit. We don't need to worry about this. But then at the same time, I'm like, is he copying and pasting this from somewhere because he's already thought so long and hard about this?
Maybe
on a board and he's like, bah.
So I have a couple of friends.
Oh, hi, Renee.
Hey, Renee. We're talking about your husband.
We were just talking about his UFO event idea and how he was just like, blah about it. And I'm like, wait, what?
I wonder, so I have a couple of friends who over the past year have kind of been obsessed with the UFO thing because, I don't know, there were some like military people that came out saying that I don't know, there was like all this new stuff apparently. And so anytime I see them, all they talk about is frickin' UFOs. So I wonder if Illusion Weaver has caught the same bug. But yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe he got abducted and he just wants to, spread the love.
How do we do polls in here? I still haven't figured this out.
We tried that once. I can do an after the fact poll, but I can't do a during the show poll. I'd have to set that up ahead of time.
I feel like I'm supposed... Okay, we got to set that up so I can, like, throw in some polls. But, okay, we need to know. Do you believe in UFOs? Yay or nay? Everybody has to put yay or nay in the chat right now so we can get a ratio here.
If you're on YouTube, as the moderator, you should be able to create a poll, I think.
I thought I had that option before, but I'm not finding it. Yeah. It's probably because my sound works again. Something else is going to stop working.
Right.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles on this dang laptop. Let me see. Aperture Cat wants to know, do you have a cat that's periodically moving her mic away? Oh, wait, why?
Am I moving closer and farther from my mic? Sorry. I didn't.
Oh, shoot.
No one's moving my mic, but I can put it right here if that's easier.
Oh, that's really good ASMR you have there.
Oh, are we doing ASMR now?
I feel like we have to when we get really close to the mic.
Oh, okay. Speaking of Illusion Weaver, he retweeted something today that has been stuck in my head all day.
Oh no, is it the... I know.
I worked 10 hours and all I want is Wingstop.
It's Wingstop. It's so good.
I ate nothing.
I had never seen that video before, but I also love these people that are like really just amplifying the folks that are made to look a fool, because stop acting like crazy people in public, people.
Yeah.
This is a society. You are in a society with other people that are around you.
Right?
Try to keep it together, please. Dear God.
Yeah, it's been stuck in my head all day. And for those of you who haven't heard it, where'd it go? Let's see. I will play it for you.
Oh gosh. Oh, good refill moment, because I've heard it. So I'll be right back.
I don't know if you guys can hear this. Also, why Wingstop? Like, if you're gonna be a demanding bitch, at least pick like some good kind of food. Anyway, I don't know that I've ever had Wingstop in my entire life, and I can't imagine wanting it like that. Yeah, full of dumplings. Says she just finished a 12-hour shift. I do not yell for Wingstop. I worked plenty of like 12, 14-hour shifts and didn't eat. You didn't see me screaming like that. And it sure as hell would have been for something better than Wingstop if it ever happened.
Wingstop. Right.
Yeah.
But also, why is it other people's fault that you don't have Wingstop?
Right? I mean, maybe she needs to get a job at Wingstop so that, you know, when she's done working, she doesn't have to go anywhere.
I think that's obviously the solution to this problem. People are just...
I kind of
simple
wonder,
solutions.
like, if Wingstop is going to use this as an advertisement now. I mean...
I hope so. Let's put the people on blast. Come on.
Right?
Let's go. I love it.
Oh my god. It's... It literally has just been repeating in my head over and over and over.
Hoth says, keep it classy at Olive Garden. We're your family. Don't act like that. Aw, Aperture Cat has to go do cat things. Bye.
Bye,
Don't
cat.
unplug the cord on your way out. Thank you.
He said, Wingstop structure confirmed. I mean, that wouldn't be far out. I mean, we've got Pizza Hut. Well, we don't have Pizza Hut.
I was gonna say
the UK's got Pizza Hut.
It's usually attached to a Pizza Hut. Is that what it is?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I've
I
never
don't know.
been to Wingstop.
Over here in California, we usually have like once you get out kind of into the desert areas, all of the fast food places are now like conjoined together. So it's like it's usually like the same parent company that owns the two. So we'll have like a Wingstop and a Pizza Hut, or a Taco Bell and a whatever the other thing is. Like, I don't know. I don't eat fast food all that often.
What is the other thing? Taco Bell.
Who else owns Taco Bell? Taco Bell, and what's the other one? It's like a salsa something.
What? I didn't know.
Hold please. I feel like I should know this because I'm in the hospitality industry. I don't know.
Also, I've started eating Taco Bell a hell of a lot more lately because you can take anything on the menu and have them replace any of the meat with black beans. And it's awesome. Oh, yeah. It's like the cheapest meal you could possibly ever want. Like, what? Did you find out what it was?
Yeah, I was mistaken. It's Taco Bell and Pizza Hut that are normally together.
Oh.
Because the parent company is Yum Brands, and they are KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and The Habit.
Which
is their I guess their level up burger joint.
I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of The Habit?
No, we don't have that.
What? It's a burger joint. That was my very first job.
Really?
Yeah, I worked
Oh.
at the Habit.
Hmm. Interesting.
Okay, wait, let's see. Okay, so we figured out Taco Bell and Pizza Hut. So what was the other thing I was saying?
Wingstop.
Wingstop, parent company.
I feel like it's got to be a pizza place because I feel like you're right. Like I've seen it with a pizza place often, but I don't know which one.
Oh, okay. So it's just a chain, a franchise chain.
Oh.
It just attaches itself to other things.
Oh,
But
it's a
it's
parasite.
indirect, wholly owned subsidiary.
Okay, so Wingstop is a
Um,
parasite, and apparently there are fast food conjoined twins. So okay.
yes, yes. I need some other folks, some other California. Oh, geez, our chat has blown up. Okay, so yes, other people have seen this, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, we've got
Plot
Carl's
says, plot
Jr. and green
twist, she works at
burritos.
Wingstop. Green burritos. I think that's what I was thinking of. I was thinking like green salsa or green something, but green burrito sounds, yeah.
I've been to a Carl's Jr. and a Hardee's because they were called Hardee's in Alaska,
That's
and
right.
they're
That's
Carl's
right.
Jr. here.
But it's like the same. It's the same
They're
thing,
the
right?
same
Like
thing.
Have the
They
same
just have a
logo.
yeah. It's all exactly the same. It's just a different name for some reason.
There we
I don't know
go.
why.
We found the answer, people. KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, The Habit, all owned by Yum Brands. Real original.
The only one that can ever be yum to me is Taco Bell, though. I don't eat Pizza Hut or KFC. But I do Taco Bell. They, at one point, they used to have
Taco Bell.
really, really good breakfast. And I don't know if they do anymore because I don't, like, leave the house for breakfast. But they used to do these, like, little mini crunch wraps. And they had, like... They called it a California breakfast crunch wrap. There was one that had avocado and like I can't remember exactly what all else was in it. Like they do hash browns and avocado and eggs and cheese in a little mini crunch wrap. It was really good. But I don't think they've had it for a long time.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tanner said, not gonna lie, went to Wingstop yesterday, was tweeting. Love it.
Did you work 10 hours?
All I want is Wingstop. Okay, can't. Now I'm getting stuck in my head again. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we've started the pineapple debate. The infamous pineapple on pizza debate has
all right,
sprouted.
I had
pineapple on burgers.
I had pineapple on my pizza that I had for dinner tonight. So, there you go.
Oh no. So okay, Tanner's there. There you go. You and Korkio can get along just fine.
Mm-hmm.
I am personally not a fan of pineapple on my pizza. You're welcome to have it on your pizza, but I will take pineapple on my burgers and not on my pizza.
Oh, Chandler said yes. Yes, I did. Worked 10 plus hours. There you go. And you got your Wingstop.
There you go. She's an independent woman. She don't need no TikTok.
So my boyfriend, usually like when we're streaming, he'll take the boys out, get food or whatever, and he'll bring something home for me. So they went to a new pizza place tonight. That pizza place happened to not have anchovies. So the individual sized pizza he got me was pineapple, mushrooms, olives.
Bro,
pineapple,
what?
mushroom.
Ew.
Pineapple, mushroom, olive.
Respectfully.
On with Alfredo sauce instead of red sauce because I don't do red sauce.
Oh, what? That pizza.
And honestly, like it was okay, but it's
would be rolling in his. Ugh, he'd be rolling right now.
It's way better with anchovies instead of the Like I love mushrooms, but the whole point of the pineapple anchovy is the sweet and salty. Like.
Oh, I cannot. I can't. I'm so sorry. I can't get with it. I cannot. Those are two things I would not prefer on a pizza ever.
Yeah.
But I understand the anchovy thing. That is very Italian. We used to have Marvin's house, and his mom would try to put an anchovy pizza on our menu, and I was like, I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna sell. We are it's not gonna happen here. I love you guys.
I get it.
And I can appreciate you, but it's going to get ordered once every 2 months, and they're gonna send it back.
I would not send it back. I wouldn't send it back. But wait,
okay, good.
Are the Caesar salads, like, is the Caesar dressing at least made with anchovies like it's supposed to be?
Of course.
Okay. Because
Yes.
I hate
And
it.
our Caesar salad was, I would say, you can taste the anchovies. Because I'll say that. Because
You're
folks would ask,
supposed to.
why does it say there's anchovies in here? And I'm like, because it's in the dressing. They're like, can you taste it? And I'm like, mm-hmm. Yep. That's why it's an ingredient.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah. I hate it when there's, like, it's not a real Caesar salad if there are not anchovies in the Caesar dressing. Like,
I agree.
that's how it's made. And when they
That
make
is what Caesar dressing is.
Yeah. And when they don't do that, they're faking it. And I don't like fakes. So anyway.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, I have to be devil's advocate here, and I feel like you're faking pizza over there with freaking pineapple on it and Alfredo sauce. Okay, I'm gonna.
Hey,
What's up, Lolo Quito?
I don't care whether it's pizza or not. I like my bread with my toppings the way I like it. And I don't.
You.
I've like over the years, like really started disliking red sauce. Just like I don't mind it if it's like an actual red sauce, like cooked for hours, you know, then it's okay. But like just a basic red sauce in a jar or like whatever would be on, like I don't like red sauce.
No. It depends. You need like a pomarola. You don't want marinara. There are differences, and we can have an Italian cooking show, Cooking with Korkio, Italian version very soon. But I just have to say, Renee agrees. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. I repeat, pineapple does not belong on pizza.
Anything that you want to put on pizza belongs on pizza, in my opinion.
Fair enough. Nikki Boo, there you are. It's great to see you. I've already made your BQ shout out because I thought you would be here, and I thought maybe you fell asleep. But thank you for the excellent BQ today before the stream. Appreciate you. Had to shout it out again.
Hoth, it's not a hate towards red sauce. It's just
It's not the right red sauce. We haven't found the right recipe yet. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on your red sauce love. I'm gonna force it.
My mom actually made a red sauce last weekend, like that she cooked in the. She cooked her red sauce in the oven for 6 hours.
For what? Or why?
To break down all that, whatever that chemical is that gives you heartburn. Instead of long cooking it over the stove for 6 hours, she cooked it in the, like, she had found some recipe that called for putting it in like a Dutch oven in the oven instead of cooking it over the stove. Because like with a red sauce, you gotta cook it over the stove for hours at a low temperature, otherwise it's not good.
Well, right, but also I feel like it just starts with the ingredients too. Like,
yeah, and she got these like fancy ass tomatoes. I don't remember what they were called, but they were like way more expensive than your average tomatoes, specifically made for making red sauce. And San Mateo, does that sound right?
San Marzano.
San Marzano tomatoes, yes.
Tomatoes, yes. We got those. We got cans imported from Italy for our red sauce.
Yeah.
But we never stuck it in the oven, so I don't know about that stuff. But, you know, as long as you were using San Marzano, that's perfect.
Yeah. I didn't even get to taste the sauce, so I'm kind of bummed about it. Because she made spaghetti and meatballs, not real meatballs, but like vegan meatballs,
Nice.
for her boyfriend with it. And it's like, if you're gonna go all out and make this really good sauce, why waste it on just spaghetti and meatballs? Like, do something fancy with it. Like, I don't know.
But there's nothing like a good, honestly, without like sans meatballs, there's nothing like a good like pomarola sauce with just spaghetti noodles and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. It's like
A little
one of my
bit of
favorite
Parmesan
meals.
cheese.
Okay, a lot of bit of Parmesan
A
cheese.
lot of bit of Parmesan cheese. Did I show?
Okay,
I
fine.
showed you that video, right?
I have my brick.
I just want more Parmesan, but I'm embarrassed. I showed you that video, right?
Yes. I think we even talked about it on stream because I used to be a server and people, like, I would hear the same joke, like, oh, you can just leave that here. Oh, you're going to be here all day. And I'm like, I will come to the point where I will just leave it here if that's what you'd like. Truly, I'm not going to put up a fight.
Yes,
'Cause I get it.
I always want whoever has the cheese to leave the cheese with me. Just leave me all the cheese, please. Thank you.
Yeah. We finally started grating cheese after that because we were doing like a hands rolling thing and I was like, this isn't going to work. People love their cheese. Come on.
Yeah.
Unless we're doing it for like 2 hours before the shift, like grounding up a bunch.
Yeah.
Yes, Channer's cheese. For whatever
Cheese.
reason, Channer's associates me with cheese very often. So.
Because you eat that
Maybe
big
it's because
fried
I get this
cheese.
the cheese is the size of my face. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
So in my opinion, pizza is about the cheese.
Mhm.
Like, the whole point of
Why are you
pizza...
fucking it up with
the
anchovies
cheese.
and
No,
pineapple and
hold
all
on.
this stuff?
Hold on. Alfredo sauce is also about the cheese. So that's why I put Alfredo sauce on my pizza instead of red sauce, because it's creamier, more cheese. It's just like extra cheese
It's
sauce.
like double the cheese.
Mhm.
Double the cheese.
Yeah.
But I feel like, is it pizza at that point?
I don't care. It's bread with toppings that taste good.
According to CoinHunt World, actually, it's not pizza because pizza is flour, tomato sauce, and cheese. Verbatim.
Okay.
What?
All right.
What dish includes flour, tomato sauce, and cheese? I just had this as a question on my way home.
Well, but it could be other
Pizza.
things too. But yes, then it's not because mine doesn't have tomato sauce. That's fair. Yeah. I'm
kidding.
fine
Some
with
of them
that.
are a little. They
doesn't-
also say that the ingredients in ramen are meat, vegetables, and something else. And I'm like,
Oh.
it doesn't necessarily have to have meat though.
Yeah, I don't do meat in my ramen.
So I feel that.
Yeah. Oh, we got a new place, a new restaurant we tried out a couple days ago. It's called Tai Chi Boba or something like that. I think I want to say it's Tai Chi. We're like the 30th location. They're like apparently all over the country.
Nice.
So it's a boba place, but they also do poke bowls and ramen and like salad bowls and rice bowls and stuff like that. So, and it's one of those places you get like the sheet and you mark off the things that you want in your bowl, and then you hand it to them and they like put it together. And it's way overpriced though. Like all three of us had boba and a poke bowl, and it was like $80 for 3 people.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like California
like
prices.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, they're gonna end up changing their prices. Like it was a new place, like they had just opened, and most of the locations are in like Chicago and New York, and I'm like, they're gonna realize pretty soon that they need to lower their prices for this area, because that will not go over very well.
I hope so.
Yeah, and their boba wasn't even as good as like my regular boba place. Like, I mean, it was good. It just wasn't as good. Like, I like my boba as a fruit smoothie instead of like the milk tea, because milk tea's got caffeine in it, and I try not to drink a lot of caffeine. So, I get like a honeydew smoothie with the tapioca pearls in it. and it just, their smoothie melted a lot faster than my other place. It was like honeydew juice pretty quick.
Oh
So,
no.
I was like, okay.
Maybe perhaps they need to work out some kinks and
Yeah.
get back up there, but hope for the best.
Yeah. Hoth says, I like the purple boba. What's the purple boba? Like yuzu?
Are you talking about the boba pearls?
Ube? Yeah, I don't know what purple boba is.
I also am laughing at Nikki Boo. I haven't heard somebody call them banana peppers in so long, but she said, my husband eats pineapple on pizza, pineapple, bacon, jalapeno, and banana peppers. And that still cracks me up. Because I know what you're talking about, but I've just been calling them pepperoncinis my whole life because that's...
Are they the same thing?
I think so. Aren't they? Are they just cut?
Well...
Unless they're getting like the actual like full banana pepper on there.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like banana peppers are like this. Pepperoncinis are a little bit longer. But I'd imagine on the pizza she's talking about pepperoncinis.
Pepperoncinis, yeah.
And then banana peppers typically come on the side. I think.
Have you ever had? So you know the Cape Cod kettle cooked potato chip things?
Absolutely.
Have you ever had the pepperoncini flavored ones?
No.
Oh, yes. So
I bet they're good.
Good. I
bet.
Everyone in this house likes the jalapeno flavored ones. I'm not a jalapeno person at all. I don't touch anything that's jalapeno. But the pepperoncini ones have about the same amount of spice, but it's the better pepperoncini spice instead of the jalapeno spice, and they're really, really good.
Yeah, because the pepperoncini has like a tanginess to it. It's not necessarily spicy. It's just more elevated tangy.
Yeah, a good harsh tang, a kick in the rear.
A good harsh tang. I almost want to like set that as like my like bio somewhere. Like a good harsh tang. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Hoth coming through. Pepperoncini offers a mild, slightly sweet, with a hint of tang, while banana peppers provide a zestier bite. Here we go.
All right.
Nikki Boo says, same thing.
Same thing.
They're not the same. But okay. I'll agree with you for now.
You're talking to some food people here. We're going to get pedantic about it. Yeah.
I have gotten I've realized, like, extra picky when, not extra picky, but just a little bit more like, I'm like an ingredient snob a little bit. I don't know, we just have so much good food around us, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not fair.
Yeah. Man, I wish I could ship those sushi rolls that I ate on Wednesday to everyone so everyone could taste them. Like,
they looked wonderful.
I never expected that a fried caper would taste as good as it does. Like, crispy fried capers. Oh,
God, that sounds so good. It's like fried pickles, but better.
Oh, way better. Yeah.
Way better.
Because they're just tiny little pea bites, and they just crunch, and they're,
just salt balls. Little salt balls.
Yeah. So these sushi rolls that I had on Wednesday, one is called the El Matador roll, and it's got, I don't even know everything that's on it. I mean, there's bay scallops and crab and salmon, and it's like drenched in this amazing sauce, like to die for sauce. And then the pink caddy roll is like cream cheese and salmon and fried capers, and there's another sauce. Like, it's the sauces that make these sushi rolls so good. But I just want to share them with the world because they're so amazing. They're so amazing.
Eel sauce is one of my favorites. I'm just like,
Oh,
put it on everything.
I
put it on
love
everything.
eel sauce. Eel, like, when I go to a new sushi place and I'm looking at all of their rolls to figure out what I want, I specifically look for eel. Like, that's the one thing I try to pick out in a roll. I'm like, okay, I'm going to choose what I get based on the selection of rolls that have eel in them because it's, like, absolutely my favorite.
Yeah. Or anything that's labeled, like, crunchy roll, I'm all about that, too. Like, love the tempura flakes, the friedness. I don't know. It's... I need to have, like, at least one of those that's just delicious and horrible for you.
Yeah.
And then all the rest of them can be a little bit more... whatever.
Have I ever told you about our gas station sushi? Okay, it sounds bad. But there's a sushi...
It sounds really bad.
There's a sushi restaurant that used to be inside a Valero gas station. Like, it was just this... It was one sushi chef.
Because somebody was like, ¿Por qué no los dos?
No. I'm sure this was a funding issue, right? There was this one sushi chef that just wanted to make sushi for lots of people, and there happened to be a spot at the gas station, but he couldn't afford his own front. Like, I'm sure he couldn't afford his own location. So you'd go into the gas station and you'd order whatever you wanted, and in front of you he would pull out the ingredients and make it and hand it to you. Like, this was not a, like, you're buying packaged sushi at a gas station.
Right. It's not like grocery store sushi.
Right. So it became so popular because it was so good that he actually he rented out the space that was next to the gas station, or like across the street from the gas station. So he has his own location now. He's not in a gas station anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah, but everyone still calls it gas station sushi because...
No!
Because that was how he started, and that's how he became famous, because everyone was like, okay, you gotta try this gas station sushi, it's amazing. And now that, like, he's across the street in a different place, they're like, no, that's the gas station sushi, it's just not in a gas station anymore. Like, that's how people know him.
There's a sign at the gas station that's like, gas station sushi across the street.
Yes, actually. Yes. The old Valero has a sign pointing to the new location of the sushi. Because no one cared about the Valero station. They were always there for the sushi.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, the American dream.
Yes, exactly. Like, he's really working his way up.
But yes. Like, but that's horrible because he can't even afford a fucking storefront. But
now he can.
We made it past the gas station part.
And for those of you ever in Oklahoma City, if you want to see what I'm talking about, it's called Roll and Rock Sushi. So like rock and roll, but reversed. Roll and Rock Sushi. It actually was walking distance from my old house, like the one I lived in like 5 years ago.
And you can't miss it. It's right across from the gas station.
Right. But what he perfected was Americanized sushi. Nothing authentic or like fancy Asian about it. Yeah, it was all rolls, and he liked to make it as like American-y as possible. So he had half of his rolls were deep fried. So, like, they had a panko crust on the outside of the sushi roll and were deep fried whole like that. And so, yeah. Oh, my God. Like, oh, my God, it was so good. It was so bad for you. Like, it wasn't healthy, fresh sushi. It was still fresh, but it was fresh ingredients, but it wasn't
healthy. Sure.
But if you want and just like a good bad for you sushi, that's what you need to eat. Yeah.
Yeah. It does. I mean, if we had to get gas and then wanted to have a little snack, I'd be down.
Yeah. Well, Yeah, but
Give
if
it a
you're
go.
visiting me, we never have to get gas because we just take the Tesla everywhere. So
True.
yeah,
Sorry,
so
gas station
we'd have to
sushi.
actually
Next
go to the
time.
sushi place. But that's not when you come to visit. When that happens, that's not the sushi I'm bringing you to.
Okay, good. I want the other rolls that you were talking about, like
Yes.
earlier in the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, those
Yeah,
rolls
we're
are
gonna
from
go
a
to that
place,
place.
downtown called Yuzo Sushi Tapas. That
Beautiful.
place is out of this
It sounds
world
like they
good.
probably have like actual sushi on their menu. Like they have
Yeah.
sashimi and
Oh yeah. Yeah, and they have some of the best udon I've ever had. And yeah, it's really good. And it's weird, like there's always the same amount of people in this restaurant. It's a very small restaurant. Like they have a U-shaped bar in the center, and then they have just a few booths around the edge. Like you could maybe have, let me count, 1, 2.
Like 40, 50 people max.
They maybe have 25 tables in the whole place.
Oh, okay, that's a lot bigger than I was
But
anticipating.
they're small. They're like 2-person tables. Like you'd have to push them together to have 4-person tables, whatever.
Sure.
And then there's like the U-shaped bar in the middle. But at most and at minimum, there are 4 parties eating there. Like almost
That's
any
great.
single time I go, there are 4 tables full and that's it. And there are always 4 tables full. Doesn't matter what
That's
time
so
of day.
weird.
It doesn't matter what day. It's just always 4 tables.
It's so
there's-
bizarre.
Yeah, there's never a wait. You can always sit. You can pretty much always sit at the same table if you want to, and we pretty much always do, because it's usually one
Why
of the
not?
empty ones, and yet like they survived through COVID, and there's always like DoorDash people and Uber Eats people coming to get stuff from there, so they still sell their stuff. It's just, I don't know. Restaurants aren't really packed here anymore. Like people are like, I mean,
Ordering
I'd rather eat my food at home personally. My boyfriend would rather eat at a restaurant, but I'm not a. I mean, I like it for certain things, but I get
definitely depends
uncomfortable
on
with
the day.
too much. Like it's got to be a quiet restaurant for me to enjoy it. If it's too much, then I get a little overwhelmed. So
Yeah. I hear you.
anyway. But Yuzo's always the same exact atmosphere. It's always quiet and dim lighting, and you have the same table every time. So
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Consistency. We like that.
yes, that's very important. Especially when you order the same thing every time, you want it to taste the same. And I do order the same exact thing every single time I go.
Sometimes if it's not broke,
Yeah, don't fix it.
don't fix it.
Yeah.
Fix it. You like what you like. Creatures of habit. We're all like creatures of habit in one way or another, so no harm there.
Yeah.
Now I want sushi.
Yeah, I wish I could
Okay.
ship you some uzo.
I know,
Anyway.
right? Nikki said every time I watch y'all stream, I get so hungry. Me too.
Me too. So we're always talking about food, man.
I know.
So much food.
Well, just to bring it further into food, I assume people saw this already, but did you happen to see the Domino's and Olive Garden structure reveals that were in some streams last weekend?
What? No.
What? No? What? No? Well,
you know me.
say
I don't get to watch the things. Tell me about the things.
all the things. So in Coin Hunt Crew and the Toasties, Toasty stream last weekend. I can't remember who had what, but there were structure reveals of Domino structure and then a new Olive Garden structure, which was kind of cool.
Wait, Domino's
It was literally
pizza?
just like,
Domino's?
uh-huh.
So we have multiple pizza things now?
So many pizza things. Olive Garden even counts as pizza now.
Oh, well, yeah.
And then I think there was a little bit of debate on whether or not Olive Garden even serves pizza. So I don't know. I haven't been to an Olive Garden a very long time.
I've never been
Other
in an
people
Olive
with
Garden. I'm
inquiring
Italian. I don't
minds.
eat at Olive Garden.
Yeah, it does not matter to me. But I could go for like some salad and breadsticks. Their salad's good. I like their dressing, so I could go for that maybe.
All right.
And maybe a soup. I don't know.
I almost
Um,
never order a salad anywhere. Like, I can make that at home.
that feels like it's like ordering fruit with like breakfast or something. Like it's all filler. There's absolutely no need to do that.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Anyway,
So
so
yeah, that
Olive
was
Garden. So wait, so do we
what
get?
we kind of.
Can we? Are they saying we can build a Domino's pizza structure on a Domino's and get gift cards for that, just like we could have done with California Pizza Kitchen, except we don't have them?
Exactly.
Sweet, because I actually like Domino's.
There we go.
Though
Okay.
I wish we could have Marco's instead because it's cheaper. But oh well. I like Domino's doesn't have anchovies though. It's kind of disappointing.
I'm surprised by that.
Yeah.
I feel like they have like every freaking topping known to man.
Yeah. No, they don't. They used to have anchovies like a few years back, but they don't anymore.
Interesting. Han says, I'm Italian. Love Olive Garden. What do you love from Olive Garden? I want to know what you order off.
You could spend a whole 45 minutes waiting just for a table at Olive Garden. Yeah, Nikki,
Tell you what, here's the thing. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, here's the thing. Turn around once they tell you the wait's 45 minutes. Go somewhere else because fuck that. Go to a mom and pop Italian place.
Yeah,
and wait in line for 45 minutes.
Olive Garden.
Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it.
No. Oh my God. I read this crazy article on Washington Post the other day about Outback Steakhouse. Did you know that Outback Steakhouse is the most chic and popular restaurant in all of Brazil? Like, if you ever want to go have a big celebration or like whatever, you go to Outback Steakhouse. Like, that is
wait. I don't know if we're using the correct descriptors here because that's like islands or Olive Garden for the United States. So is that what we mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna exclude the word chic from that.
No. It's bullshit to us.
Popular. It's the most popular.
High-end, classy, dress in your Sunday best, go to Outback Steakhouse. In Brazil.
What?
Yes. It's crazy. It's crazy because, and I even read in some of the comments, people were like, I'm from Brazil, and when I moved to the US, I was excited to see there was an Outback near me, and I went to it, and it was horrible, and I was completely disappointed. But, like, it is the most popular, high-end, putting everyone else out of business restaurant in Brazil.
I'm so sorry. We're talking about Brazil, the place where steakhouses were basically
Churrascos
made.
And shit, yes. And they love Outback.
Brazilian
it blows my
steakhouses.
mind. I'm telling you, you gotta look it up.
It's like a little piece of me that thinks you're yanking my chain because I really don't believe this.
No, I will find the article and I'll send it to you.
Please do.
Yeah.
Unless it's coming from APR, this NPR, the source itself.
No, it's a Washington Post article. Hopefully it doesn't have a paywall on it. I don't know. My boyfriend pays for Washington Post, so
it just doesn't make any sense to me because we have like so many other Brazilian steakhouses out here, like Bossa Nova, and just so many.
Even like Texas de Brazil.
Never an Outback.
Like, yeah.
It's never. What is happening?
Yeah.
What is happening with the world?
It's insane. But yes. apparently Brazil accounts for something like 80% of Outback's revenue outside of the US. So like their international revenue that's not part of the US, Brazil is like 80% of the entire rest of the world. And they've opened like
I can't in good faith get behind this.
they started with like one restaurant, and it over the past 10 years it's become like 20 or something.
Okay, so at this point I'm convinced there's like cocaine in something. There's cocaine in the meat. It's in the mac and cheese or something. I don't know.
You know,
the water.
I used to be an assistant manager at a Dunkin' Donuts in Rhode Island, and Dunkin' Donuts is basically every Rhode Islander starts their day with Dunkin' Donuts. They have Dunkin' Donuts across the street from Dunkin' Donuts. Like Starbucks,
New York of you.
Starbucks doesn't even like. No one goes to Starbucks there. Mm-hmm. It's just Dunkin' Donuts. So I was convinced there was something in the cream because
right, cocaine, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because the people that were regulars every day that like would lose their shit if they missed their Dunkin' Donuts always had cream in their coffee, and the people that ordered black coffee, you rarely ever saw them, but the regulars always got the cream. And I don't know. I used to say there was crack in the cream for sure, but anyway.
It's crack cream.
Yeah. Yeah. Hoth says Red Lobster has the best bread by far. Good news, you don't have to go to Red Lobster to get the Cheddar Bay biscuits. They have a mix at the store. Like, I would much rather make Cheddar Bay biscuits at home than go to a Red Lobster. Most of the Red Lobsters in Rhode Island
or something.
Oh, Sizzler.
Sizzlers. That I don't know if that even still exists, but
some
all of
places,
ours
I'm sure.
Crash Man, what's up, Trash Dude?
Hey, dude.
He says that's not just confectioner's sugar in the powder.
Yeah, there you go.
A little something extra, just for funsies.
But yeah,
he says it's not the same.
Red Lobster went out of business really quick in Rhode Island because how do you get people to go to a Red Lobster when they live in the Ocean State? It didn't last very long.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I need to see the lobsters in the tank while I eat my biscuits. That's horrible.
Hot garbage.
That's the worst part.
Is that
you have to look at the things that people are eating, like, while they're still alive. That was what I hated about Red Lobster. Oh, man. That's like going to a steakhouse that takes place on a cattle farm.
No, stop. Let's not go any further. No, just stop. Or maybe we should go further for all the meat eaters. I don't know.
Hey, carnivores are aggressive. You heard that bitch that just worked 10 hours and she wants her fucking Wingstop. It's one aggressive carnivore.
Just like a literal monster. Oh my god. Her face in that video is so intense. Like,
I know.
Oh my god. I just can't imagine getting so visceral over Wingstop.
I mean,
or any other food at that matter. Like,
she puts the angry in hangry. She really puts the angry in hangry.
Truly. As if, like, there are not people in other countries that have not eaten for fucking days, you dumb... Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop. What happened? What happened to our society?
Oh,
better go by.
Yeah. Speaking of, I hope y'all are happy with the crypto price increases that happened this week. That was pretty nice. I actually got to sell out of my mom's Bitcoin, so that was good.
Oh, Mom was probably happy.
Yeah.
She was like, "What is this internet money doing for me?" Nothing.
Oh, it was so bad. So right before I found this game, I got into this game because I really got into day trading, right? And my boyfriend was into crypto. I was doing day trading, and then I found this game and forgot about day trading.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't sell the stocks that I had. I just kind of held them and forgot about them.
Yeah.
So that year, for my mom's birthday, instead of buying her a gift, I opened up a Weeble account for her with some of my money. And I was like, here's your gift. I'm going to invest some money for you and grow it and make it worth more money.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a really fucking weird birthday gift. I'm weird. I know.
I feel like that's a good gift for moms.
Yeah. Well, it's
or parents.
It was, except it's not worth as much as when we started at this point because I forgot about it.
Okay, so maybe we save this for like a Mother's Day, Father's Day kind of gift, and less of like a birthday. You know?
Yeah. So basically, like, I had grown it a few $100s at one point, and now it's like maybe 60% of what we started at. So yeah, it's not good. But I had bought Bitcoin and Ethereum in her Weeble account, and I was able to sell that because it went up a bunch this week, and I was finally over the point at which I bought it. But I also looked at my E-Trade account. So around the same time, I had started a SEP IRA for myself. So for those that don't know, if you're self-employed, you can have a self-employed person's retirement plan called a SEP IRA. It's just like a regular IRA. You put your money into it, you invest it however you want, you get a tax deduction for it, blah, 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 whatever. I had put something like $1,100 into the SEP IRA, and I checked on it the other day. It is now worth $5.
What the fuck happened?
I forgot about it. So there were a couple of pharmaceutical stocks that my plan was like at earnings to sell them, and I just forgot about them. And if anyone knows anything about pharmaceutical stocks, they either really go through the roof if they're like, you know,
they really
good, or they become completely worthless. And so these ones became completely worthless. I also have a little bit of crypto in there that was worth like nothing, and then I had some tech stocks that also are now worth nothing. Mm-hmm. But I was day trading, and I basically had put my money in something and forgot to sell it because and it's all it's all Coin Hunt World's fault. It is all because I got involved in this and I forgot about day trading. So
sorry.
Yeah. Is what it is.
Crashman says, "Woohoo! You can order some biscuits at Red Lobster
for $5." Yeah, I'd rather buy 2 packages of the mix at the grocery store and make them at home.
There we go.
Yeah. I still got the tax deduction. The tax deduction was worth more than $5. So.
Financial advice from our resident Coin Hunt World accountant over here.
Hey, all right. So accounting and finance are 2 completely different things. I always said that I'm horrible at finance. Always. Finance tells you what to do with your money. Accounting tells you, it records what you have already done with your money. Yes. So I am
where your money is going or needs to go.
Has already gone. Like whatever you've already done with your money, it just accounts for what you've already done with your money. I'm great at that. If you've done things with money, I can tell people what you've done with money. Now, I can never tell you what to do with money because I'm horrible at that. Though I'm generally pretty good at it for myself, aside from like investing. Like I've been broke as a joke, and I've been able to make a penny go really far. But yeah, I'm not an investing person. I'm an after the fact money person, not a before the fact money person. That's why they're two totally different things. Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So, if anyone wants tax advice, I can still do that. I just can't give you investing advice. You don't want that. Yeah. Anyway.
Makes sense.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I just spilled tiki punch all over my bills.
Oh. What kind of bills?
Bills that I've already paid. So.
Fuck them.
Yeah. I don't have any napkins, so it's just gonna really soak in the
Sit
pink.
there.
Mm-hmm.
It's really just gonna sit there and stew.
Yep.
Maybe if we leave it long enough, it could, I don't know, become a science experiment.
They're just tie-dye bills. It's just tie-dye. Yeah. And that happened because I was going for my phone. Sorry, I had to lick the tiki punch off my phone.
I saw that.
Well, it's
What are you
pink. I'm not gonna wipe it on my clothes because it'll stain my clothes, so I have to lick it, right?
Is that what you have to do? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll
perfect
stain
sense.
anything else I put it on. So
You're right. You said you had nothing to wipe anything down with, so I
Yeah.
assume that's the next best.
yeah, if
solution.
I could, if I wasn't streaming right now, I would just go lick that off the bills. But I'm on camera.
Zamboni! Let's
Wait.
go, Zamboni!
All right,
Let's
I'm
go!
I just have to do it. So hold on.
Point the camera down. Oh no! Now we're missing out on this action. Okay, I was
Yeah.
probably talking over the Zamboni.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I heard a little like.
Yep. Anyway.
Lucky my. Oh man.
All of that happened because I was going to get my phone so I could pull up Coin Hunt World so that we could actually talk about that, and I forgot it was plugged into the charger, and the charger knocked over the thing. Anyway,
What's Coin Hunt World? Just kidding.
Yeah. It was like, maybe we should talk about the actual game. So,
We've been doing that.
Ish.
Hey, where are you with Adventure Road? Are we going to finish the
that's
month?
what I was just about to check.
There we go. Look behind the tiki juice. The tiki juice? Tiki juice?
Tiki Punch.
Tiki punch. There it is.
Yep. I'm only on tier 11.
I'm ASMRing slurping.
Yeah.
Tier 11. Okay. Oh,
so
okay.
it's not good, but at the same time, like,
That's not bad.
my mom will get back from Iowa and we'll start walking again, and hopefully it won't rain as much. I still think I'm going to finish it this month because it's just this past week. The past 2 weeks have been tough just because weather and holidays and my mom being on vacation. So
Yeah.
I
But
think
you
I can
do.
pick
You
it
still.
back up.
You still check it every day, right?
Oh,
So you
yeah.
can. Okay. So if it's something easy like equip whatever you're doing that.
Yeah, except I thought I was going to be able to equip the Capricorn QB. And I was like, oh, for sure I've got that one. I'm a Capricorn. Of course I didn't let that one slip by, but no. I don't have that horny boy, so
Yeah. That was the month that we were saying you have to complete it. That's your birthday month. You got to do it. And then
I didn't.
It didn't happen.
yeah.
That's okay. Well, that's all right. If you want to catch up, I'm on tier 19. I always try to stay like 2 days ahead if I can, and I think I've been. So what I try to do is stay 2 days ahead so I don't have to unnecessarily print things or unnecessarily forge keys.
Yeah.
And that's my whole goal is like try to stay on top of that. So when those quests come up, I'm like, I don't have to worry about it. But sometimes you got to print the things. Sometimes you got to forge the things. So
I never print the things. I'll forge the things. I forge everything except for reds at this point because I've already forged 2 reds for Adventure Road and I'm not doing that anymore.
no mas.
No. But tomorrow, like, I plan to do the 50 vaults and I will do it tomorrow because I am going grocery shopping tomorrow. So I will just make an extra, like, I'll go grocery shopping early, and then hit all the vaults on the way. Even though the grocery store, literally, I could get there without passing a single vault. I just drive through my neighborhood, and there's, like, the Aldi's right outside my neighborhood. But I am going to go the complete opposite direction, go around the lake, and then come back south to go to Aldi's. And I have to do it before grocery shopping so my frozen stuff doesn't melt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The scenic route, or I mean, it doesn't take that long, right? Like, it's not too much extra.
50 vaults?
Oh, that takes a long time. Okay, never mind. I was like, or you could not buy any frozen food, take that long way to Aldi's, and then take that long way back, but do it by reset. So
Aldi's?
Go grocery shopping at 4:00. Get your grocery shopping done by, or, you know, whatever your reset. What's your reset time? 7?
So the reset time is 7 a.m. Right,
and
because 7 p.m. But the 50 vaults has to be done before 7 p.m. tomorrow because Adventure Road changes to a new thing. So I have to do it before reset. And Aldi's doesn't open until 9 a.m. So I can't do that for the first reset. You see what I mean?
Yes. Sorry. I'm also trying to understand what's going on with Hoth, and I totally forgot that he has a lag. He's had a lag for like the past 2 months in Coin Hunt World. And I think we were talking about this like a couple of weeks ago. He said lag, not leg, and I was like, what happened to your leg, Hoth? Sorry, Hoth. I totally know that it's the lag that you have on your phone, which is why
that's a bummer. What causes the lag? Is
you
it
can't do quests?
his type of phone?
That's what we're still trying to figure out. Like, I reached out to him after it was probably the last stream that we did, right, Hoth? So 3 weeks ago, it was like, what's going on? And then tried reaching out to Kata, and we still can't figure out like what's going on. And we have the exact same phone, so the storage thing is not working. Apps running in the background, all that stuff. Like, he's cleared all of the cache on everything, and nothing's working. So
it's an iPhone, right? Right? It's just one of those proprietary
if you
iPhone
can't see my
bugs.
face, I'm just blinking. I'm just blinking.
Yeah, I mean,
don't hate on Hoth right now.
Hoth, you can fix
He
that
is having
problem
a rough time.
real easy by just getting a better phone.
Don't listen to her. That shit cracks in the middle, Hoth. Don't listen to her.
I'm not saying get mine.
It's not a new phone, it's a new screen.
You don't have to get mine. The pixels are damn good. And my boyfriend just got the S23 Ultra. That's pretty, it's pretty nice too. Oh my god, it was amazing. So, those videos I sent you of the concert and the one that I tweeted, right? You remember those videos? Okay. Would you believe I was jumping up and down while I took those videos?
No. I'm actually, well, okay, one of them was a little bit shaky, but I just assumed that you were, you know, kind of like doing
I was dancing nonstop, going like this with my phone, but my phone has this video stabilization thing. So no matter how much your hand moves, if you turn on video stabilization, it focuses on the thing, and it will take video of the thing without it shaking. So I was like dancing
did
the
that.
whole time and like jumping, and it was a perfectly, well, it wasn't perfectly still. There was a little bit of movement, but
It was very minor. I was
yeah.
kind of shocked. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of the benefits. Awesome concert phone because you can take great videos. Anyway,
We need to
Coin
fix
Hunt-
Hoth's phone.
Coin Hunt World needs GPS to work message. I've never gotten that message. Is that a regular message?
No, it must be an Android thing.
No, I've never gotten it. He gets it. I don't need.
Wait.
I
Oh, damn it. Shit.
sounds like an
God damn it,
iPhone
Hoth.
thing.
No, it's an Android thing.
I don't get that problem.
Needs GPS to work message. I never get that message either. That's weird. I've gotten it like a few times where it's just if you're like, if you open the app and then close it and then maybe you open it like 20 minutes later and it's like, oh, we're like kind of there but not really. So it's trying to find the GPS. That's the only time I really get the that message. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry.
I've never gotten that message. I get it, like my QB will move around a little bit, but I don't actually get a message about it. And you know what's funny? I haven't changed my headquarters from my old house because I'm like real close, so I can see it.
You can get away with it. You can still press on it.
Still, every single time I open Coin Hunt World, when I'm in this vicinity, my QB is in the headquarters. And then it like bounces me out because it realizes that I'm not actually there. But it starts me there as if I'm home. Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it does that, but yeah. So Crashman says Korkio has the audio quality from the concert. Oh, it's really good. And actually my boyfriend's was better. He has a newer phone. He has the S23 Ultra, and I've got the Fold 3. So mine's a couple years old, and his is brand new. If you go on Twitter, you can see the video I shared, and you can see the audio, or you can hear the audio. I don't know if you're in the Facebook group, if you've found me on Facebook at all. But I've shared his videos.
You shared it to the face.
No, I shared it on my personal Facebook. But if he's on the Facebook group, he can easily find me and go to my page to see all the videos.
Got it.
But yeah, it was really good. Like you can hear it perfectly fine. But yeah, my phone didn't used to like. The older Galaxies that I had didn't do a very good job with audio, but they're pretty good now. Anyway,
what's up, Posp? That Papa Posp?
Posp.
Oh, he was another BQ that I had within the past couple of weeks, and we haven't been streaming. So I got to make a shout out to Posp too because he was another one of my BQs, and I was like, yes.
That's an awesome
And I knew
one.
he was going to be like, we would both be like, all right, we're going to get to it when we get to it. Oh, we got a BQ. We'll get it.
Yeah.
I think it took a couple days, but.
I'm trying to remember who else I had. Jawbreaker?
Oh my god, I remember that name from very long ago.
Yeah, I was surprised when I saw it come up because I didn't know who they were. No offense. Jawbreaker, but I hadn't
like an OG.
Yeah. So that, and then and then I had a BQ with Jab Media.
Nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. They say, oh, I got called legendary. Jab Media when we did our BQ, they said, "Thank you, legendary Korkio," and I was like, "Wait, what? I'm I'm legendary? No. That doesn't seem right. Who else? Oh.
Why
No.
does
What is what?
YouTube keeps deleting everything that I post as soon as I like add an emoji to it? So I just post an emoji and none of the text before it, and I'm like, all right, great. Perfect. Let me just write that all out again.
Huh. That's weird.
It's really weird. It's never done that before, but it's doing it now.
It
so,
shouldn't be
great.
deleting anything on you anyway, because you don't get, like, all the sensors are supposed to go past you. Like, the censor bot is supposed to completely ignore you because you're a moderator.
No, it's literally just like as I send it, it removes all of the text as if like the emoji was like, oh no, we're replacing the text with the emoji, and I'm like, no, their emoji is in addition to the text.
Huh.
The same way you've always had it, YouTube. I don't know what's happening. But
Weird.
I'm trying to say that Honey is the BQ queen, but it's not coming out that way. So thanks. So, thanks a lot, YouTube. Yes, Hoth with the emojis, just go off.
So, oh my gosh. Crash Man.
We are truly going off. Why? What did Crash Man say? I'm on a delay. What's happening?
Well, it's funny because so on the stream, like where it shows a replay of the comments on our video, like not in YouTube comments, but whatever, it doesn't actually show the emojis. It just shows the name of them. So Crashman says, hand orange covering eyes, pink heart shape, eyes pink heart shape, hand green crystal ball, face purple wide eyes. Like,
hey, but we got K-Hag back.
Hey.
And somebody new. Hello, Coin Mage, maybe.
I know Coin Mage. Coin Mage is.
Who's Coin Mage?
Coin Mage, are you Oklahoma? I want to say Coin Mage is Oklahoma. I want to say.
I know, Pause, right? And she's just too adorable. Just waiting for one of the zoo something to become a QB. Yeah, when hedgehog QB, truly.
That would be really cute. Really cute.
Adorable.
Why do I know the name Coin Mage? I know you, Coin Mage.
Show yourself.
Oh, more Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Tornado Central.
Yay! So glad you're safe. So glad that you're safe.
That's cool. I don't think we have anyone else in Moore. So Moore is basically between where I live and where Danibus lives. So there's Oklahoma City. Danibus lives in Norman, and so those are two separate cities, and Moore is like kind of a suburbs of kind of both of them, right in the middle.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I knew that name looked familiar. Though I don't know if I've hit any of their vaults because I don't ever really go to Moore, because I don't ever really leave the house.
Oh, you know what I realized is actually that brings up a great point is we totally skipped a stream, like a 4th of July could be stream. So perhaps, they had a buddy quest with Danibus. That's awesome. Maybe you might have hit their vaults during the 4th of July event. I don't know. Maybe they hit your vaults during the 4th of July event.
No, I hit maybe. I
know you were just with like Brewski, but
I hit maybe 10 to 15 vaults on 4th of July. No, I think I saw their name because they had a buddy quest with Danibus and talked about it in the Hunters Hangout or in the community Discord.
I gotcha.
And so they organized it in the community Discord. Northeastern has 3 of mine and CVS at 4th and Eastern. Yeah, I don't go by Eastern very much. I'm definitely pretty far west. Though my boyfriend used to live at 4th and Eastern, but that was a long time ago. K-Hack wants to know if we missed discussion of the new beta game. No. We might have titled the episode that, but we don't really have much to talk about with it. Except
we don't have much, except that it started.
Did I see a screenshot of a QBverse thing, or was that fake?
I don't know.
I'm thinking, Kevo.
Oh, Kevo.
On Twitter.
Kevo. Yeah.
Was that fake?
I don't know. He could be a beta tester. I don't know.
Because I know he could just draw that up real quick if he really wanted to fake it.
I mean, he is the man, the myth, the legend, so I have no idea.
I also am now realizing maybe I should
thing.
not be asking you questions, because I'm thinking you probably can't tell me even if you know. So... So I'm not going to put you in that spot.
I don't know what Kevo is doing. I'm not sure what Kevo is doing.
So those initial 10 people, they have to keep quiet, right?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'd assume that's why everybody's so quiet.
Well, I was like, wait, is Kevo going to get in trouble for this?
I don't know.
Oh, wait.
My answer's not going to get any better.
He says Kevo's not on Discord anymore? What?
Yeah,
I'm not supposed to ask you that either?
No, I mean, I truly don't, I'm not exactly sure what happened. I don't know. I'm so unhelpful right now. But,
Kevo's taking a break? How does Kevo take a break? He's Kevo.
Kevo deserves breaks?
Yes, he definitely deserves them. But what the fuck do we do without him?
I don't know. I don't know. I miss Kevo, and I wish he was in our chat.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's taking a break. I don't think he's quit, but I think he's taking a break.
Well, he hasn't taken a break from Twitter since I saw that thing on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Thank you, little guy.
I pull up Twitter, and it's immediately the Wingstop girl. Because I still had it up.
So horrible.
Where's... I'm not even going to bother looking. Okay, whatever. Oh! You know what we haven't talked about? Disability Awareness Month!
Oh yeah! We love this category!
I love it.
It's great. I actually feel more comfortable with this category than I did with LGBTQ, which
completely
kind of bums me out a little bit.
It's kind of funny because I'm a member of both communities, and yet I'm much newer to this community, at least being educated on this community. And yet I'm doing way better in this category than I did in the other one.
Yeah. But I like it. I love it. I'm learning a lot, so
I love it.
Yeah.
The first question I got was a Jamie Oliver question, and I was like, oh my god, I love the Naked Chef. He was like my favorite celebrity chef when I was a kid. Just his list.
The Naked Chef?
Yeah, Jamie Oliver.
I did not realize that.
What?
Wait, Oliver as in... Oh, wait, I'm thinking of the freaking comedian. Never mind.
No, Jamie Oliver calls himself the Naked Chef because he does a lot of, like, raw things. Not because he's actually naked.
Oh, that's funny.
He likes to cook naked food.
Okay. How do you... Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I retract my sentence.
Anyway, so he... the first disability awareness question I got was something like, what celebrity chef who calls himself the Naked Chef has been open with his issues with dyslexia or something like that. And I didn't know he was dyslexic, but I knew he was the Naked Chef, so I answered it correctly. But yeah, so he was always my favorite celebrity chef when I was a kid, just because he was adorable and had this really cute lisp, and I don't know, I liked him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm catching up on the chat a little bit.
Coinbase says I wouldn't mind if he was naked.
Yeah, right. I'm also
He is
cracking
really
up at
cute.
Toshi saying, I don't quite understand the embargo when you literally didn't know what the word embargo meant, like, yesterday.
Wait, what?
Oh, man.
Is this an inside joke I'm not a part of?
Not particularly. I think this was in the I don't know. I have all sorts of Discords mixed up, probably because they're all so dead. It's hard to remember which one that you're in. But we're not talking about beta, people. I'm so sorry. Until they're putting it out there in the Discord, I feel like that's fair. Illusion Weaver will talk about beta when he wants to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know for sure that beta people aren't allowed to talk about it. I just, for some reason, thought maybe. I was remembering the pirate thing. We weren't allowed to talk about the pirate thing. So, I figured that was the case about the other thing.
I don't know.
Tosi's
has already spilled the beans that he's in the beta, so...
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Well.
Embargo to build hype is more bad marketing from... Oh, jeez. K-Hack!
Eh.
Dear Lord.
Anyway.
Let's talk about... We can't be surprised. We can't be surprised here.
Let's talk about disability awareness.
Should we?
Yes. It's a much more positive topic, and I'm not... I don't know anything about the beta.
That's fair. Neither does anybody else, so that's great. Let's move on.
Yeah. Yeah. I was shocked when I saw that category come up, because... I mean, that's not, like, this isn't, like, an official month for it or anything, right? Like, isn't this, like, some other kind of month? Some other kind of month.
Aren't we celebrating something else this month? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's... I don't know. I'm just going to plead the fifth the rest of the freaking episode.
Because we had...
Clearly.
We had AAPI on AAPI month, because May is AAPI Heritage Month, right? Then we had LGBTQ plus in June, which is Pride Month. And then my Google Calendar doesn't list a month, like a start of a type of month. So... I guess maybe they just picked a thing and went with it, which is cool.
Perhaps.
I really like it. Next month isn't a month either. Neither is September. Wait, why does the first day of Hispanic Heritage Month start in the middle of the month? Do they only get half a month?
Here's an answer for you. I don't know.
So, but we can probably expect Hispanic Heritage Month, or the Hispanic Heritage category, to be in September. November is American Indian Heritage Month. That's. And then February is Black History Month, of course. And then March is Women's History Month. And then we're back to AAPI. So,
Yeah, I
So-
agree with you, K-Hag. There's absolutely no reason to pick the new category, which is a little bit disappointing because you don't get and also it kind of makes sense because there's new trivia, it seems, in all categories. So
yeah.
why?
And the
Like,
rest
for
of the
the
categories
monthly
this
one?
month are difficult. Like,
Oh yeah, but I also think on K-Hag's note, it would be cool if it was like a perma happy hour for the monthly category. Like if you get the category and by RNG you get the Cubicoin box and a resource box, you should get 500 of whatever paint for that resource box. Maybe excluding purple and
Yeah.
white, I guess. But that would be kind of cool as like
That
an
would be cool.
incentive to pick the category.
yeah.
Because he's right, there's no incentive right now.
Oh,
I am just picking it out of pure curiosity.
I pick it every time because I've somehow been really good at it, and especially when the other categories are like TV and cinema, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna get those right. So I don't know.
But I would encourage everybody from personal experience to pick the categories that you were previously uncomfortable with because they have added new questions across the board. And I
Right.
think that you might find a little bit more comfortability in a lot of categories than you may have had before.
Yeah. And so I can understand people hesitating to pick the category if they tried picking LGBT last month and kept getting burned. But I promise you this category is easier than LGBT.
Yeah, that one was not so great, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It was a lot of like what date, who did, and it's
Right.
not enough like general deduction questions
Right.
where you can kind of like process of elimination a lot of things or
And they weren't even common knowledge things. Like there was one
I
common
agree.
knowledge thing. I mean, Stonewall was in there. But Stonewall
of course,
was-
and it was like in 3 different questions, like
Yeah.
worded 3 different ways because that's
that's the only like historical event people really pay attention to when it comes to LGBT stuff. So like
unfortunately.
if there's other events we have to know about, I mean it's really hard to know. The disability awareness thing, there's a lot of common sense answers. Like one that I keep getting is
What's not appropriate or what is appropriate.
yeah,
Those kinds of questions.
those ones. And then what is a goal of a deaf and blind person, or which of these is not a goal of a deaf and blind person? And like the option is gaining sight and hearing. Like a deaf and blind person is not looking to get their sight and hearing. They're trying to make their life better in other ways. Like, I don't know. It's anyway.
It also feels like kind of subjective. I don't think that's like actually relevant trivia.
Yeah.
Personally, that feels like kind of a blanket answer for everybody when that's totally subjective and not
That's
an
true.
objective answer or
That's true.
question. So,
Yeah.
I don't have a disability, so it's not my place to say, but it just seems like this month is so much easier because there's a little bit more of like common sense at play, like you were saying, where last month it feels like it's very date, name, time, place, like very rigid and not like, hey, what I think we were even talking about this in another stream, like what are the colors on the trans flag? What are the colors that celebrate the LGBTQ flag? Like there's a lot of things that you can work into these categories that aren't like who was responsible for the uprising of the 1990 blah blah blah. Like,
Right.
we have no idea. Like, a lot of people are just getting hit with gayness in their area or in their worlds, like within the past 10 years, which is unfortunate but true. So let's like have a little bit of awareness around like the general topics of like where they all sit, because they all are on different playing fields in the spectrum for sure.
Yeah, like they could ask, what does the A in LGBTQIA stand for? You know, like that would be a
that
bit
seems
more of a,
like a blue vault
yeah,
question for sure.
yeah.
Like, considering one of the questions is what color is the inside of a fucking watermelon?
Right?
I'm just saying. Like,
which I still say is always wrong because it should be yellow. Anyway, though interesting thing, I would love to help write. K-Hag says, I want to see a yellow vault disability questions. No, Coin Mage, A does not stand for ally. Maybe it's less common sense than I thought. See, that would be a good question. It would be a good question.
exactly.
Can anyone else in the comments tell us what A in LGBTQIA stands for?
Me.
Wait, let's give the audience a chance. But no, like, so along with that, I know through a friend who is this, the I in LGBTQIA, the majority of the I community, which stands for intersex, they don't want to be part of LGBTQIA. Like, and that would be a good Yellow Vault question. Like, something about that, because intersex is not a sexual preference like everything else is. Intersex is actually a biological condition. Yeah.
It's gender, yeah.
So, or it's a lack of gender, or it's basically a chromosomal issue. So I have a friend who is intersex. She is physically female. She was born with all female parts. But if she committed a murder and left blood at the scene and they checked the blood, it would say that the murderer was male because her blood comes back as male. Because genetically, she is male, but she has something called androgen insensitivity, so her body doesn't recognize that hormone, and was not, like, her body didn't create those organs the way it normally would have because it wouldn't recognize the androgen. Anyway, so, like, I don't know, that would be an interesting thing to put into a Yellow Vault question somehow. And I never, like, I don't get a chance to look at Yellow Vault's questions, especially for, like, I'm definitely not going to pick a LGBTQ category on a Yellow Vault because I'm not.
Not if we can barely answer them on blue. No.
Right.
Not even trying.
Crashman's Yellow Vault question is, who was the first person to come up with the idea of asexual reproduction? That's a good Yellow Vault question. I have no clue. Armadillo. Hoth, really? Armadillo.
Adam and Eve.
Did you see that?
No.
Hoth. So when we said what does the A stand for in LGBTQIA,
Oh.
he said armadillo.
That's funny.
And Crashman, no, it's not androgynous either. Coin Mage was right. It's asexual.
Asexual.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I don't know. What do you mean by the idea of asexual reproduction? Because that's just two people that
No, there are some species of creatures that, like, there
of
are
people
some insects
or creatures.
creatures. There are a lot. There are some insects that reproduce asexually.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But
he said who was the first person, so
yeah, I have no clue.
that's why I'm like, Adam and Eve, right? Because like, they didn't know what their sexuality was until they got there. I don't know. For debate. We're getting into like weird. Should be discussions that you're having at home in a safe place with friends that you trust, and all of these things, which we love and trust most of you. But again, we are on the internet, and people are kind of crazy on the internet, so we should probably rein it in here.
I was super excited with the disability awareness category because, like, out of the first 5 questions that I got, like 3 of them were about me, and it made me really happy.
Good.
Yeah.
We love that. People can see themselves in the trivia.
Represented.
Representation.
Yeah. I'm very
Sorry.
I'm very happy
we're
with
like
it.
coming off Pride Month, so we're all like, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Cornmage says Charles Bonnet was a naturalist and philosopher in the mid-18th century. His most important contribution to embryology was the discovery of parthenogenesis in aphids. Okay. Yep. That's, I guess, the first person to come up with asexual reproduction.
I'm also just cracking up that the comment underneath it is Intellect Lane went to get dinner. Wifey got pepperoni and pineapple. Full circle. It's all coming full circle. We love this.
Oh man. Anyway,
that's awesome.
So, Renee, if you're still listening, I mean, you might be eating dinner now. I don't know, but thank you for the disability awareness category. I love it. And in Associated News,
discussions.
Yeah, in Associated News, I am actually going for my diagnosis testing in January. I'm on the list officially.
Woo!
So I'm excited.
That's awesome.
I'm
excited for you.
The self-diagnosed person over here, but I'm pretty confident I'm right. Whatevs. Anyway.
We'll wait and see.
Yeah, and I'm impressed that our wait list here is only like 6 months, where in a lot of places people wait years on wait lists to get their diagnosis. So
yeah.
KHAG gets like psychological testing. So basically they'll give me a full spectrum test. It's like a 6-part test.
All of the things.
Yeah, it's over 6 days. It includes an interview. It includes a couple of multi-hour written tests. And at the end, I have another interview, and they basically give me all of the things that are me and all of that. So basically, I'm self-diagnosed autistic and ADHD. And I'm basically gonna go see if I'm right. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love
it. Plot twist, Korkio is actually testing the interviewers. I would love to have a master's in psychology. I really would have, if I had a lot of extra money and time, I would totally get a master's in psychology, but don't have that, so I can't test the interviewers. KHAG says
worth a lot, actually.
KHAG says ADHD was my guess for what it's worth. Thanks. KHAG diagnosed me with ADHD.
Real recognize real.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because there are multiple members of this community that I have
fucking hot.
The interviewer works
fucking
at
hot. Plot twist.
Jesus.
They work at Wingstop. No.
No, I was saying there are multiple members of this community that I have personally guessed
with.
that they have a diagnosis of autistic. So if he was remotely diagnosing me as ADHD, I guess I can't blame him since I was remotely diagnosing other people as autistic. I figure we're all ADHD, which is why we play this game.
That's kind of, yeah, okay. Like, that's my thought process, because I just saw his comment, like, real recognize real, and I'm like, but it's, right, like, same, but different, kind of, right? That's all of us. I mean, maybe, again, not trying to generalize everybody. We're in such a sensitive political climate. I'm just, you know, we get it. Some folks get it.
Yeah, so anyway.
Anyways, congratulations on your twins.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway. So
well,
yes, I love this
like
category. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Oh no, it's not mystery box time yet.
No, not yet. But I feel
that's
like this
one of
might
the
be
Adventure Road things.
A good spot to. Well, what were we doing? To slurp it up. This might be a good spot to.
Were you cutting the cord?
No,
it's a good spot
to all that ASMR.
To behead the. Anyway.
Oh.
Wait, Coin Mage, are you a lady too? Oh. Yeah.
Is this Corey?
No, that's Korkis.
Oh, Korkis. Okay.
Yeah. But pretty freaking awesome how many oaky ladies we have in Coin Hunt World. If Coin Mage is in fact a lady, that's exciting.
That would be dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
We would also love to have you on an episode of Ladies of the Hunt. So.
Yay. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Intellect Sling, because I've gotten that question wrong like twice because I'm too lazy to Google it. Great to know.
So, yeah.
Hopefully.
Coin Mage.
That's awesome.
If you're
well, K-Hag said it, so it's basically set in stone. Sorry.
If you'd like, you're totally welcome to come on. We can discuss all the local things.
She's excited. Yay!
Yeah.
She said, "Woohoo!"
The Alaska Lady player. Oh man. Do you know who K-Hag's talking? Yeah. Do you know who?
Unless it's the person that we like did a full-on investigation about like last year.
Oh, it was the one that got banned.
Yeah,
because
so
she was like multi-accounting and.
Who was it? Who was it again?
Blonde Bombshell? Was it Blonde Bombshell?
Wait, I didn't know that she was Alaska. I thought that was somebody else.
I don't know.
I thought it was like a brand like spin-off of that. No, it's not.
Well, I think okay, so K-Hag says she
got banned like three times.
And I think it was like was it Blonde Bombshell and then it was a different name and she was like a Tennessee person, but then she was an Alaska person, and then something else.
Oh, okay. So it definitely was the blonde bombshell person.
Yeah, which is crazy.
They were all over the place.
When I very, very first thought of this Ladies of the Hunt thing, like way before I was on the like,
you almost did it with her.
Well, like, cause she and I talked like nonstop. And I was
you
like,
don't even know what state she was in.
I didn't know anything about her. I felt totally taken on a trip after that. Because I was like, oh man, like she would have been awesome. But then I realized I didn't know anything about her. She was like, oh, I've always wanted to come to Oklahoma because you're a memorial of the survivor tree. Because I love trees. And I was like, you know about our survivor tree? Like, that's where our yellow vault is. Like, turned out she was probably just, like, on the wiki, like, reading up on where our yellow vaults are and trying to sound like she knew something about here or whatever. I don't know.
Maybe, or she was just, like, really interested in the world and also interested in making money off multiple places in the world. That por qué no los dos? It could be both things.
I think she was more. I got more of a personality disorder feeling from her.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I hear you.
I want to manipulate you into thinking
to be a person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she wants to be a person from Alaska and also another person from Tennessee and also maybe somebody from Oklahoma.
I think she just wanted everyone to love her. So she tried to find ways to relate to everyone when she actually didn't relate. Like,
that
she just,
sense.
you know.
I hear you.
Anyway. Oh no, Coin Mage got put in timeout because she doesn't drive and she's usually hunting while husband is taking her somewhere, so she failed a picture test. That's a bummer.
Take those pictures. Yeah. You're not still timed out though, right?
I hope. Unless, was it a
ban?
30 day? Do they do 30 days?
I think so. On Discord they do. Or no. Sorry.
Well, on Discord.
On Discord and
but in the actual game, yeah. Just, I mean, if he's amenable to it, just when you get a picture quest, a photo quest, then have him pull over to the side of the road so that you can do it. Oh, you're back now. So, okay. That's
they're back now. But yeah, definitely pull over. You need those pictures.
Don't call my local a sus because my local is not sus. I've seen their vaults somewhere. I know I've seen them on our leaderboards. Anyway. Yeah. Oh wait.
Well,
Lulu Keto, you've been here. That's good to know. How long ago was that, and did you enjoy yourself?
Oh boy.
Anyway.
Well, do you want to stay on until mystery box time, or?
I was just concerned about mystery boxes because it's an Adventure Road thing.
That's cool. I just gotta take a potty break if that's like. That's fine, or I'm just gonna keep doing this. Anytime somewhere stationary to make up for them. Nice.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Do we have other things to talk about?
Not much. There's not much happening.
I don't want to end the stream because K-Hag's here.
K-Hag is here.
We never get to see K-Hag.
So maybe you can start queuing up some stuff. Do you want to do a chat GPT Mad Libs moment?
We can do a chat GPT.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Gear it up. Let the folks know that haven't been here before what the chat GPT
and you go to the bathroom.
And I will be right back.
You go to the bathroom. Okay. All right.
Thanks so much.
So y'all, we do for those that aren't familiar, we do chat GPT Mad Libs. And basically we can have chat GPT come up with any type of thing. We've done like the movie trailer text. We've done a rap. We've done, I think we've even done haikus. So there's lots of options, like different things we could do. We've done like an advertisement, like intro, like a promotional intro thing. Anyway, so what I need from you guys is I need to know what type of thing you want. So do you want a rap? Do you want a movie trailer? And what is the topic you want it to be about? So usually we go with a a noun and an adjective. Oh, Lil Lokito, we just had the softball world. Well, was it the college one? Anyway, the softball World Series was just here last month, and OU won. And we had a lot of rain for it. That like never happens, but yeah. So Lil Lokito says been to OKC 4 times in the last 6 years. I visited OU 5 times. Still want to go there. Yeah, dude, totally. Come to OKC. Like, you know, it's awesome here. So share the news. So boomer sooner. I'm not a college sports person, so, and I'm not originally from here, so the natural sooner thing doesn't happen after the boomer thing. Anyway,
I see that we have a lot of feedback on ChatGPT, so this is going to be an exciting segment.
do we?
It seems like it.
I think they're talking about Toasties being in the in the
whoops.
In the beta.
I just read one comment that said I was seeing people aren't liking ChatGPT 4 as much as the old one.
So Coin Mage, Ladies of the Hunt is me from Northwest OKC, and MarvinsMama, who's in Santa Monica, California. So it's not mainly anything. It's just the two of us. So
yeah. And then lots of lady guests that are hunters of the game from all over.
From all over.
Yep.
We always do lady guests unless it's like on Father's Day.
And Trash Tube.
Yeah, we did have Kevo. We had Trash Tube. They have to be very special to be not ladies and be guests. Yeah.
K-Hag, you're next. No, I'm kidding. If you would be so kind as to grace us with your presence.
K-Hag's already been on our stream. He managed half of the Tiki volcano stream.
You're right. And probably the most important part, which was the bridge on the way up.
Right?
So I think actually K-Hag was the very first gentleman of the hunt that we had on our stream.
Wait. No, we had Father's Day before the volcano.
Did we?
Yeah, Father's Day is in June.
Oh, I guess so, because yeah. if we went in August. I can't remember when we went.
I'm pretty sure we went in August.
It was probably August, but I just am blanking.
Wait. It was August 10th, 2022. Hold on. You know how I know? It was August 10th, 2022.
Oh.
See? It says it on this.
There we go.
Yeah.
From the wonderful postcards that K-Hag made.
Yes. I have this on my coin hunt wall shrine. So yes, August 10th. So I could have swore I had bookmarked this somehow. Apparently I didn't. So, okay, I have to go do the search thing for the ChatGPT thing again.
Right.
Oh no, I sent it to myself. Didn't I? I sent it to myself in Messenger, I think. Where's me?
Let's do it, K-Hag.
Real by hungry.
Do you want me to say? All you have to do is Google ChatGPT. Like, type it into your whatever your search thing is, and it's chat. Okay.
I haven't printed a chief. Nope.
No, K-Hag. I thought that was yours. I had a feeling. He said he sold his chief blueprint.
K-Hag. Oh no.
all of our memories are just in somebody else's inventory. My heart can't handle it.
So
Yeah, Haas said, you did what?
So apparently I sent myself a link to ChatGPT, but it didn't save my password. So let's see if I made it my easy password. No, I didn't. Yeah, K-Heg's over this game. Been selling lots of stuff. Yeah, just don't leave, because we've already missed you so far. We don't want to miss you more. I mean, I know you're gonna get super fucking busy with 2 kids, but
I have a feeling we better buckle up for missing him more.
I know.
I know. Also, isn't it funny? This just feels like an appropriate time to bring this up, but like, K-Hag, you sold your blueprint, and actually, I'd be curious to know when you sold it, because then there was somebody named Aloha Chief that came into the auction house and was printing all of the Tiki Chiefs. Like, every month there was a Tiki Chief for sale, and we were trying to figure out who this person is, when they went on the quest with what group, because I feel like we've all seen streams of every group that has gone. So maybe they won your blueprint. Do you know who won your blueprint? Because I also am cracking up that the moment that I said something in the Discord, like, hey, dude, who are you? What group did you go with? Just curious, like, how tell me all your secrets on how you're able to print so many chiefs, because Ethereum is a bitch. Yeah, like, it's not even the Koa wood, it's the freaking Ethereum. And then it's been silence ever since then. And so I'm like,
yeah.
2 months ago? Okay. Kang said maybe he sold it 2 months ago. Yeah, babe, your future holds twins in both arms. He says, but I know what my future holds. Man.
So, okay. So I've explained our ChatGPT Mad Libs to you guys, but no one's really given me a topic to put in. So...
Oh, we need things.
Yeah, we need things. 9,000?
9,000 blue keys. That's impressive.
Wow. Wow.
Let's see, there's a lot of people, Toasties, that could afford it, but
yeah, like that goose person.
I think there are those brothers were banned well before K-Hag put this up for auction. It seems
they could have afforded something like that, and we didn't even freaking know who they were until they could afford something like that. So there's probably plenty of people that are just quietly amassing tons of keys that could afford shit like that.
Yep, I feel you on that.
CoinMage says...
Yeah, I would expect it to go for over a purple, so I'm kind of also shocked by that. But
yeah, CoinMage says gardening.
Gardening what?
For ChatGPT topic.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming that's what she meant, but I don't...
Okay, what else?
I don't know how we get it really
maybe
funny.
we should try to like focus it around Cubiverse gardening the Cubiverse somehow, some way.
Channers, do you need Leppy? I'm chatting with her now. I don't need
we
Leppy.
always need Leppy. What are you saying?
Basically, what I do is I search my chat history in Hunter's Hangout for my December conversation with Leppy to get the ChatGPT link, because that's the only one that has my password saved in it, so I don't have to remember the password. And I just click on it and it auto logs me in.
You need to like Discord message that to yourself.
Well,
no, CoinMage, no sorries.
Yeah, you don't have to be sorry. Um,
No.
I tried doing that, but then when I clicked on that, it didn't it didn't put my password in. So that's what I tried, and it didn't. Yeah. Anyway.
K-Hag, for some reason, I don't remember you, or I don't believe you when you say you don't remember who bid.
Because K-Hag
Because
remembers everything.
I know you as a person, kind of, a little
Yeah,
bit.
he's got
I
that wiki
feel.
brain.
So, yeah, I'm like, there was one person who bid on your Tiki Chief blueprint, and you're telling me you don't remember who it was? Come on. You expect me to believe you?
He probably is just being nice and doesn't want to call them out.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Which, in that case, I'll let it go if you give us a goddamn topic to talk about for ChatGPT.
Why don't we do it about K-Hag having twins?
And the twins gardening? Or about K-Hag gardening and sprouting the twins?
K-Hag growing
K-Hag and his
twins in
wife?
his garden.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, what type of what type of
He said it was after I stopped caring. Fair enough.
should we make it a limerick? Yeah, I'm gonna make it a limerick because no one else
Sounds great.
is telling
Because
me
then you'll read it and not me.
Gordon Ramsay. What does Gordon Ramsay have to do with anything?
He has everything to do with everything.
I know. He's like, maybe when I was a kid, Jamie Oliver was my favorite celebrity chef, but I've really come to appreciate Gordon Ramsay. Like, whenever my boyfriend tries to cook, I just look at him and I'm like, no color, no
what
flavor.
Are you?
No, I just tell him.
You're over there like, what are you?
Anytime he
sandwich.
Anytime he cooks, oh yeah, I remember that. Anytime my boyfriend cooks, nothing ever gets color, and so I'm like, no color, no flavor.
Savage.
Limerick. Okay, so write a short limerick. Nope, those are not words. Limerick.
Intellect slang suggests a limerick, but with a dirty punchline, and I vote yes for this.
About K-Hag's twins with a dirty punchline. Well, I guess it is in the garden. There's
They're
dirt
not even
there.
born yet. It's not like they're born yet.
Write a short limerick with a dirty punchline about K-Hag growing his twins in the garden.
Oh, we're throwing them into the garden now?
No, growing them in the garden.
Oh, I thought you said throwing them. I was like, oh, we're throwing them into the garden.
What?
He says, do your worst.
No, I'm reading the limerick and it's like
Oh, no.
it's just it's like it
What
couldn't
is it?
it couldn't quite make it, so it tried really hard. that's what I'm
Let's read
getting
it.
here.
Come on.
Okay.
That's what we want to know. That's what we're here for. The cheesy, chintzy, like, ugh.
Okay.
Cringy a little bit.
In the garden, K-Hag had a great plan to grow twins strong and tall like a man. But the crops got too naughty and sprouted quite bawdy. Now he's got a pair, but not as he'd planned.
Okay. That's it? That's it? Story
That's
over?
it! That's it!
That's it! That's
Okay.
so ambiguous.
I'm gonna regenerate and see if it gives me anything better. Interesting. This one's a little bit better. This one's a little bit better. In the garden, K-Hag sowed his seeds. Twins he yearned for, his heart's pure needs. But oh, what a shock, when they rose from the flock. Turns out they were just mischievous weeds.
I feel like they know that they're talking about, like, Chat GPT knows it's talking about babies, so it's trying to keep it, like,
Maybe.
very PG, you know? Better. One more. We always do 3 for good luck.
But I'm gonna change
for good
it up.
measure.
I'm gonna change it up.
KFW. Yeah, like you said, we can't talk shit about unborn babies, so let her rip. Sprouting, exactly, Kag.
Oh my god, this is long.
Okay, that's what we're looking for. Let's go.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you the prompt. I'm just going to read it. And it's not going to be funny. It's not funny. It's not meant to be funny.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't read it.
No, it's good. It's good. It's just not meant to be funny.
But am I going to laugh anyway? Am I
maybe.
Feel bad about
I don't know. I haven't read it yet. It's long. I'm just going to read it. I'm just going to read it. Congratulations to your friend K-Hag on the upcoming arrival of twins. Here are some practical tips and advice to help him navigate the exciting journey of raising twins. Establish a routine. Twins can bring double the chaos, so creating a constant schedule for feeding, napping, and bedtime can bring a sense of order to their lives. Accept help. Don't hesitate to ask for assistance from family, friends, or even hire a babysitter or nanny to lend a hand. Taking breaks and getting some rest will be crucial for K-Hag and his partner. Divide and conquer. Split responsibilities with K-Hag's partner or any other caregivers involved. Taking turns to care for each child individually can provide them with much needed attention and bonding time. Stay organized. With 2 babies, organization becomes key. Labeling clothes, bottles, and other essentials can help K-Hag stay on top of things and avoid mix-ups. Join a support group. Connecting with other parents of twins can be immensely helpful. They can share experiences, offer advice, and provide emotional support through this unique parenting journey. Celebrate individuality. While K-Hag's twins may be born on the same day, remember they are unique individuals. Encourage their individuality, interests, and strengths, allowing them to grow and develop at their own pace. Prioritizing self-care. K-Hag must not neglect his own well-being. Taking care of himself physically and mentally will enable him to be the best parent he can be for his twins. Capture the moments. Time flies, especially with children. Documenting the precious moments through photographs or a journal will help K-Hag cherish these early memories. Be patient. Raising twins can be challenging, but remember that it's a journey. Patience and understanding will go a long way in navigating the ups and downs that come with parenting 2 little ones. Enjoy the journey. Finally, remember to savor the joy and love that comes with having twins. The bond between siblings is unique, and K-Hag is in for a beautiful adventure with his 2 little ones. Wishing K-Hag and his growing family all the best on this wonderful journey of raising twins.
Oh, you're right. It wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny, but it wasn't meant to be funny.
It was cute.
It was cute.
It was cute, but he said, I need help. Who wants to come stay with us for a week? And I volunteered you as tribute, so.
Me? With kids? Oh, you don't want my help with kids. Babies belong in ovens. No. I'm not. You don't want me around kids. No.
Babies belong in ovens. People are going to quote you on that for you.
I'm not good. I've never even, like, touched a baby with a finger. Like, I don't. I've never held a baby.
You need to be the AI, because Intellect Lane says, to be honest, wholesome though, AI is getting too evolved, end it now. Or we just need like Korkio brains that are like, this is great, kill children.
Oh man. Buzzkill. Oh, okay. Baby toucher.
Baby
Now he's gonna call
toucher.
me baby. No, I am not a baby toucher. I've never touched a baby.
Baby toucher.
I've literally never come within 1 or 2 feet of an infant. Like, I avoid them.
Come C-U-M or C-O-M-E.
Jesus! Oh my god!
Yo, Trashy was gonna say it anyway, so.
No, like, I wasn't even a kid when I was a kid. Like, all my friends were adults when I was a child, so I'm not the person to be around babies, but if you need help, like, cooking and cleaning and that kind of stuff, I can help out with that. But don't expect me to help with kids. So, yeah. Is it Elixir calling you drunk? Well, you're the one actually drinking. All of my punch ended up on the... All of my punch is non-alcoholic, and it ended up on my pile of bills over here.
Oh, well, you're the one spilling, so.
Yeah.
There's Crashman. I was waiting for
Korkio
Crashman
is
to.
that lady in the woods with the candy house. I am the lady in the woods with the candy house. How did you know? I live in the woods, and there's lots of candy in my house at all times because I eat it constantly. But I don't shove children in the oven. I just... If I hear babies screaming, I think that that's where they belong, but I don't put them there. I just think to myself that screaming child belongs in an oven with barbecue sauce on top.
And I'm the one. No.
Yeah, I'm...
Oh, boy.
I'm not a baby person.
Oh, dear Lord. Loquito, you had me nervous for a second because they said I carried and fed a newborn today. She's 18 days old. What? Huh?
I'm thinking she's saying she carried around and fed someone else's newborn that's 18 days old.
But I don't know the gender of Loquito.
Oh.
I'm sorry for you. Yeah, I'm sorry that you had to carry around a newborn. Truly. Condolences.
I think they were happy about it. Usually people that willingly do that with babies want to. They're
Cool.
willing.
K-Hag's like, wanna come take care of mine? They don't even exist yet, K-Hag. When they exist, let us know.
Ooh. Wait, so she's due soon. So do you know genders?
Who are you talking
Babies are very dense. I was surprised at how heavy they are. Well, I guess
What are you talking about?
K-Hag's babies. I wonder if he knows. I mean, granted,
Oh, yeah.
you
I
can
mean, they'll
never
be-
know
they
a
better
child's
know.
gender, but do you know the baby's sex? 2 boys.
Oh,
Okay.
boy. Oh, boy, literally.
Gross. Boys are gross.
I'm so sorry.
There are 2 teenage ones living in my house. You boys are gross. Anyway, have you picked out names yet?
Of course. Oh.
Oliver, Kevin, and Jason. I love Oliver because I love olives. Oliver, Kevin, and Jason Thomas. So I'm guessing that Kevin is after you. So that would tell me that there is a grandparent with the name Thomas.
Okay, let's not like delve into
my
Social
brother's
security questions.
My brother's name is Jason. Oh, Lulu Kito's definitely a Mexican guy. Sorry I said she. I like to, because everyone automatically assumes everyone that plays games is a guy, I like to assume that everyone that plays games, unless I know otherwise, is a girl, just to be contradictory, you know. So yeah. I will always
Also,
assume everyone's a lady unless they tell me otherwise.
Exactly. Also, Lil Loquito, you said you carried and fed a newborn today that's at 18 days. So
I don't. He's saying he breastfed.
Well, I mean, we rightfully assumed that you were a woman because you said you carried and fed an 18-year-old or an 18-day old. Dear Lord.
I'm
Giant
guessing they carried around and fed with a bottle this baby.
18 days. Okay, whatever. I'm not. Yes. Awesome. That's awesome. That is so awesome.
I don't know anything about kids.
Yeah, you're right. Like they're just like little tiny aliens. When UFO event.
Right? Right?
When UFO event, please save me from this. Arnold and Danny? What is happening here? And Alex Lang is like K-Hag, Arnold and Danny. What? Okay, we're getting like lots of feedback on Arnold and Danny would be funny. It's like people naming their kids like Susan and it's a baby and I'm like, why Susan? Why? Why are you looking at me like that?
So, I was just reading comments and thinking. So, K-Hag, are they identical twins or are they fraternal twins? Fraternal or paternal? You know what I mean. They're kid words, so I don't know them very well. Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Yeah, that would be really cute.
That's hilarious.
ChatGPT just wrote me a short story about twins Oliver and Jason, and it's not short. It is very long.
Next. Repopulate or regenerate.
Yeah. So fraternal means that they're not identical, right? Yeah. It's Latin for brother. Yes. Yeah. It's cute.
It's happy hour.
Yeah. It's happy hour, but it's like some shitty category. Who said it was happy
He
hour?
says like, email it.
I'll send it on Discord.
The story.
Who said it was happy hour? And what category was it?
Hayes.
Yeah, I can't find it. Wait, where'd you go? Uh-oh, I think Mama's battery died. So you guys are stuck with me. Unless she comes back. But mystery box. History. It's history category. That's not worth going anywhere for. Mama! Where'd you go? Alright, you guys ready for my 50 blue keys? Because I haven't gotten it yet this week. Oh, 15. I knew it was battery. So, can you plug it in and come back? Or do you want me to just end the stream by myself? You tell me where to go from here and we'll go there. Mama did not die. She's not dead. Yeah, iPhones are super unprofessional, not warning you that their batteries are about to die until they die. I agree. Hold on. So, Mama's back. Hold on. I have to invite her. How do I do this? Invite. Yes, all the iPhone hate. Hold on, immersive view. You're back.
Dude, my phone didn't warn me my battery was about to die.
Mm-hmm. Androids don't
I don't
do
even
that.
want it. Don't even stop it. I could have not come back, but I did, okay? I could have been like, oh shit, my phone died, I'm so sorry, goodbye.
Well, I asked
But it
you.
didn't even warn me. It was just like, hey, guess what? We're turning off.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I didn't know if you could hear me or not, even though you were commenting in the things, because I asked verbally if you wanted me to end the stream or if you wanted to come back, and I didn't get a response. But you're back, so.
my response was just, I'm ending the stream. Well, shit. Did you already get your mystery box?
Yeah.
Let me guess. Did you get 50 blue keys?
No. I actually haven't gotten that this week. I did get it last week, though.
Well, I may have stole your 50 blue key thunder because I got 3 separate 50 blue key drops this week.
Seriously? 3 this week?
Yeah, and then there's 20 right there. Oh, that's so good.
Nice.
I've been on an 8 key, what feels like an 8 key bell drum for like weeks and weeks, so that was nice.
Well, I got 15, so that's not that bad. And then I can go and claim the mystery box thing in Adventure Road. So that's good.
Oh, good call. Everybody go claim in Adventure Road, because I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. And happy hour right now is history, so it's not worth shit.
Yo, honestly, like I said, like the categories they've been adding new trivia to like every category, so I feel like I'm starting, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm starting to get like a little bit more adventurous with new categories that I feel uncomfortable with, because the categories I am comfortable with are having all sorts of new, well, not that, but like, well, yes, getting more difficult, which we need to reevaluate what blue vault questions those levels need to be, because I was under the impression they should be like common knowledge, because I feel like they've said this before, and then there's new blue questions that I'm like, this is definitely a green, possibly even a yellow. I'm not sure what we're thinking here. So,
but
I'd love to have a discussion with the trivia team.
We're about to have
Renee.
We're about to have white vaults. So are white vaults going to have the same questions as blue vaults? Or are the white vaults now going to be the super common knowledge ones, and the blue vault's going to be a little bit harder?
Or we could just make the easy blue vault questions into the white vaults, like what color is the inside of a watermelon?
That's what I'm saying.
Could probably be white vault, but like maybe trivia off the top of my head, I can't, but ragu bolognese is most popular in what country could still remain like a blue, because that feels very different.
That's what I'm saying. Like the super common knowledge ones go into the white vaults, and then the other ones stay in blue vaults.
But I don't want to make blue harder. I would just rather make white easier, right? Yeah. And then all of the really easy blue vault questions can go to the white category, and then we can develop more on white vault level questions.
Yeah.
I just feel like some of the blue vault questions nowadays are very difficult, where you're gonna have to Google it, and that's fine, except for they've added so many questions that you actually never get the same question twice, depending on how often you hunt.
I mean, I get the same question literally twice in a row, plenty of times, but
still? Interesting.
Like literally twice in a row.
It depends on what the category is, because there's some categories that you can tell they have like a smaller pool of questions, and then there's other categories that I feel like I never get duplicates of,
and those tend to be the harder ones because I have no idea what part of the engine makes something run, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It just seems like there's a huge disparity in what blue vault questions should be.
Well, keep
I'm
in
just trying
mind
to like nail that down because
the initial blue
now that
vault
we've bought
questions.
green vault,
Yeah, but the initial blue vault questions were that purchased trivia from that company that they hated. It was like that those bullshit things like what color is the inside of a watermelon, and they didn't like those questions.
but they also, I remember Renee saying that it shouldn't be a trick question.
Right.
Like blue shouldn't be trick. And so if there's answers that try to trip you up, that shouldn't be in blue vault level trivia. Which I feel like that happens a lot in automotive and food and drink. I don't know. I play the game every day, so it just seems like in certain categories I will not pick them anymore because I feel like the questions got harder, but the trivia is like green vault level, and so I'm not interested. So now I'm just going to other categories because I don't know. I feel like TV got a little bit more. I can't even say anymore because I like
they all got harder.
I don't want to affect anything, but
yeah.
I definitely remember Renee saying blue level trivia should not be like tricks and they shouldn't be trick questions, but I also know that was before QB so I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
maybe just let's release the game as it's intended and then we can give feedback, but right now I'm a little all over the place on what the levels even are on these vaults and it's driving me nuts.
Right.
To be perfectly honest, I'm so sorry.
So K Hag in the comments says, how many blue keys is too many? 3,000 blue keys burning a hole in my pocket. I've got 4,300. Is that too many? I didn't even sell shit. I just haven't been hunting. So, Coin Mage asks, where are the white vaults before? Is that why we got all the white keys? Yeah, so the white vaults used to just be in the other countries that weren't the UK, Canada, or US. So it was Malaysia, Philippines, El Salvador, and they paid out, instead of 10 cents, they paid out a penny, right? Yeah. Or like that was their base level. It was supposed to be lower because they are lower income countries. They were going to use lower vaults. And then I think, what was it, April Fools or something? They gave us 420 white keys. Was it April Fools? So that we just got the keys for that, but now they're going to be filling all the white vaults in here as well, and we can level them up. So that's how that's going.
Yeah. I also don't even know if it's like leveling up as opposed to like building all of this stuff if you like don't have it in your area.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Hayes has 86 blue keys. Oh man.
Hayes, you're just a traveling man though. That makes sense. I feel like you and ITA have a very similar relationship with your key inventory where it's just like fly by the seat of your keys and just spend them when you get them.
Do you, wait, so K-Hag, you think they're just making brand structures on their own? I would think they'd have to... Wouldn't they legally have to sign a contract? Because in order to put their logo in the game, I feel like they would have to have a contract that says they're allowed to use that.
Sure, but there's a lot of games that have gift card partners that include like hundreds of the same um, corporations in there. So you pretty much have like the right to those so long as you're promoting gift cards within the game.
So
I don't
you're
think they're really
thinking they have a
picky.
partnership with one of those companies that does the gift card things, but not with that. See, my
I think
thinking,
it's more umbrella thinking, and I think everybody else is thinking they're like individual partnerships. But to be totally transparent, from my experience, it would be difficult to get a partnership with Domino's solely as just existing as Coin Hunt World or existing as Titanium Toaster because the reach just isn't there.
but so I can see
Mhm.
them using like just the logo on the gift card thing. But they're
What do you mean on the gift card thing?
like if it only shows the logo like when you go to redeem the gift card or something, but when you are creating new art, like using their logo on a building you're designing, and your building is supposed to represent Domino's, but it's your own art that you're drawing for your own 3D game. I would think Domino's would require a visibility into that design to make sure it is appropriately representing the brand and not making the brand look shitty. Like, what if they do a Domino's building structure and they make a falling apart building with a Domino's sign on it? Then Domino's could sue them. Now, granted, they're not going to do that. But I would think Domino's would want to approve any way that they're using their logo that isn't just on a picture of a gift card.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there's like a liaison between the two because there's okay, so for instance, there's a lot of like edge case examples of like if you haven't used Loli before, there's a lot of apps that reward you for buying from different from anywhere, right? Like the Nike store, Domino's, CPK, Nike, blah blah blah, all these places, right? And they are all operated by a separate marketing firm. And so I think this marketing firm is allowing, that's who they have a partnership with, is they're allowing the likeness of the brand in the game in exchange for the gift card attribute or whatever the case may be. But obviously this is all like speculation, but chains like this or brands like this that have a huge footprint across not even the United States, but like internationally, this is like super common for them. And they're usually under the same umbrella. So if you have, like we were saying earlier, like Taco Bell, KFC, Pizza Hut, and The Habit, they would all kind of fall under that umbrella. So you could make, like, say you were just interested in Pizza Hut, you could probably make structures for all four because they fall under the same umbrella.
Yeah, but like, I still feel like you'd have to have an agreement with the company that owns the logo. But not just like one of the liaisons that deals in the gift cards, because like if you were using another app that, you know, does the whole gift card thing, like anytime you see those, the only place you see their logo is over a blank background or like on a gift card or whatever. But like designing new art using the logo, I think, is where it gets a little murky. So I feel like they'd have to have an agreement with whoever owns the property in order to
Maybe.
put it in their art. K-Hex says, or you don't have an agreement and you do it anyway. He says, Domino's has no idea this digital building exists. I mean, but if the game blows up like they're hoping, they'll soon quickly find out. And you know that Cuckoo Puffs is not hoping that they're small enough that no one ever sees them. They're hoping the exact opposite. They're hoping it gets super big. So,
well, I don't even think it's that. It sounds like Cuckoo Puffs has connections everywhere. Like he knows everybody. So hopefully, being the founder of Bittrex pays a little bit and gets us a little further. I'd assume, like, I don't know. Why would you talk about having all of these connections if they weren't going to get you anywhere, right? Like,
yeah. I don't
know. At least it gets you places. It should get you places. So
Yeah.
hopefully that, like, that's your foot in the door to get into other stores and other brands and other opportunities, because, I mean, it just takes one thing to make it, sprout, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, K-Hag, I don't think they can get away with asking forgiveness in this kind of situation. I don't know. I think they have to ask permission. I don't think they can play dumb. I think it's pretty obvious that they're not too dumb. They're a little dumb in some ways. They're not super dumb. I don't know.
I wouldn't say dumb. I would just say, like, a little slow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway. I think we're all just hoping for the best.
Yeah.
But only time will tell. And I mean, we're halfway through July already, and it already sucks that they're gonna launch this game kind of at the end of summer and into the fall for a lot of places that aren't really weather friendly for the fall season or the winter season. So I don't know. To be honest, like we've been sticking around this long. Like I'm not going anywhere, but I feel you, K-Hag. I really do. I do. I'll just say that. Is some people have more patience than others, and Korkio is busy fucking building a house. So it's, we all have our stuff that's going on.
Yeah. I mean, I can find time here and there. I don't know how K-Hag's gonna with twins, unless he pulls the Corlithial thing. You gotta get one of them double strollers and some good walking shoes, and just like that's your time with the kids, is taking them for walks in the strollers when you're out hunting in the park with Beats or whatever. Yeah, Coin Mage. I go out at 6 a.m. That's really all you can do, unless it's pouring. So, K-Hag, I don't know if they actually had it. They might have had a deal signed with Starbucks a year ago. I also think that maybe that was what they were using to get the deal with Starbucks signed. Like, they figured Starbucks was their best chance, because maybe they know that Starbucks usually goes for this kind of thing. So maybe they put together the art and used it in their bid to Starbucks to get a contract signed. Maybe they didn't have one yet. Maybe they got one. I mean, I don't know.
So many maybe. We have no idea.
K-Hag says he's got his double stroller ready. Man, that should have gone on your on your registry list. So you should totally put together like a baby registry thing, so that...
Wait, how do you know that he didn't get it from his registry list?
I'm saying like a Coin Hunt World friends registry.
Oh, a Coin Hunt World registry. There we go.
So we can get
now
him
we're talking.
For
Throw
his
that shit in
babies.
the Discord.
Right. Like, think of all the things K-Hag's done for us. Like,
you're right.
K-Hag.
I'd love to buy you in the family something. Oh, we could do like a little ladies of the hunt. Like, I don't know. We can go in on a gift.
Yeah. we can help promote the registry too, in addition to getting even more.
That also.
But
Hoff
you
says
realize,
we need K-Hag back next week. We need K-Hag back every week, if you didn't realize.
yeah, you know, if it wasn't for K-Hag, I would have never been able to go to Hawaii. Like, so I owe you, man. So put together some kind of registry of things you don't already have, like a double stroller, which somehow you already have. Though I don't blame you if they're coming in August. You don't want to be caught unaware, unprepared. Yes, you can milk gifts from Coin Hunt World people. You've given gifts to Coin Hunt World people, so you can always milk gifts from people that you have given gifts to. That is the rule of gifting.
Yeah. I also feel like, at least for us, I mean, your Tiki Chief group, absolutely. You can milk gifts from us all day long.
Yeah,
We traveled together at this point, so.
We all showed up with gifts. Like, we're obviously gifty people.
We were actually, like, I feel like one of the best crews because everybody showed up with, like, hands full of stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, we love you.
I've got a bunch of it right up here. I've got my and the stuff that V-Dub sent me afterwards too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a tiki magnet on my fridge too.
Yeah. It's
Okay, guys. Well,
quite a
we
collection.
actually need to wrap it right now because instead of going under, we went so far over.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So
CoinMage says there's nothing wrong with community registry for the twins, especially if you're having two. Hello, people
Yeah.
are like, "Oh, you were only expecting one. Let me give you a second one of these things because you're gonna need it."
yes.
So.
K-Hag, I will send you the twins story from ChatGPT. I expect a link to a gift registry thing that I can share.
Yes.
Mama, I'll probably...
You guys need to milk the gifts. Let Mama milk the babies, and we'll be good.
Yeah, so, Mama, I'll probably send you...
Yeah, babe.
Yeah, I'll let you do the Twitter things with the gift registry thing, because you're good at the Twitter things. Anyway. Yeah. So, I guess we are done for the night. Next week, CoinMage, maybe. Keep an eye on your DMs. MarvinsMama will probably send you a friend request and a message, right? Are you up for that? You want me to do it?
Totally. I mean,
Okay.
it's your local. I feel like you should do it, but I'm happy to follow through with CoinMage. So.
Yeah, because I'm a little too ADHD to stay on top of that shit.
I hear you. I'm gonna group us all in together. So,
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. They're on Twitter. Even better. What's your in-game name? CoinMage.
CoinMage.
Okay, perfect. Makes it easy.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I guess
We'll see you next weekend.
we'll see you next weekend.
And all of the happy huntings. We all got our mystery boxes, I hope, 30 minutes ago. But if you didn't, get them.
Yep.
And we'll see you next weekend. Happy hunting, happy baiting, happy building.
Happy hunting.
All the things.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.